Oh my, it's raining hard. Good thing we have EliteYear and Ver. It is kinda chilly out, also quite a tad windy. Luckily, I and KanborSix have sturdy umbrellas. I do not expect it to rain on New Year's Eve in EliteCity, as I did not check the weather forecast beforehand.
Yes, I hate it when it rains on New Year's Eve.
But I do love the rain. I KanborMash do love to play around in the rain. Well, except when there's presence of thunder and lightning.
KanborSix, what is the weather going to be like in the next few hours, and what is the temperature? Will the rain stop by then?
Drat. I left my Kanbor phone in my car. Good thing I do still have my key fob. I do have the weather app. However, I do note the sign on the establishment nearby. This on the pat ZDZJIGZEN Kanbor ElitoNet HQ. Heavy rain showers, partly sunny. This as I see some sun in the sky in between the rain clouds. Temperature of 8.0 degrees Celsius. 12.5 kbm. I expect the rain to stop just before 1700 hours EliteCity. 0300 hours KBT. It is expected to be clear tonight and calm winds. What with the 3 cars going past us, Nissan 300ZX, Nissan Skyline GTR and 1995 Toyota Supra.
Savage and Victor, stop the vehicles immediately. I need to take a look at the subjects we just passed. Good thing I was not going crazy with the speed, as I am smart and noted it's raining.
Yes, Dewey, this as I know my tires are grippy enough.
Correct. Savage, however, I do note my tires aren't suited for the weather. This is I will swap to more decent tires once I head home later on.
It's the drivers of the vehicles we just saw a moment ago. Who are you?
I am Victor Raystar.
I am Dewey Toddball.
I am Savage System.
I noted you fellows when we were driving, and thus resulted in us to pull over. Anyhow, just curious, who are you?
I'm KanborSix. To the left of me is Nemu Kanbor and Sonoro Kanbor. To my right being Kanbor Colson, KanborSix and KanborMash. Who are you from?
Here in EliteCity Metro. And you?
reside from Kanbordee City, Kanbor Metro, Kanbordee Republic, in which is on the other side of the world, in the Kanbor world zone. We are spending time this afternoon and evening in EliteCity Metro just to spectate the Esports match ePrix gamers versus drivers at Square ElitoWizard, then do something else later on.
Celebrate the new EliteYear EY1021.
Exactly.
However, due to the weather, we better take an alternate route to get there. We are waiting from someone at RDK 3000 TriStar to lead the escort to the special entrance.
Yes, Yoshi should come at any minute.
This in which that is me. Hi, Zen S Cryptor, come inside, it's coming down hard.
Richard Kanders is on the roll, he sure is in the lead.
Yes, he sure is tough as us in Speed Blitz 2020.
Yes, even Mickey Daniels for ELS is like about half a soccer field behind.
Savage, Dewey, Victor, remember me?
Oh my god, Rex EliteStar.
Rex ElitoStar.
Rex EliteStar, I do have your latest album.
You mean the single? The one that got released at 2 p.m., 2 hours 12 minutes ago, titled Dancing into the Kanbordee NYE?
Not that one, the Christmas album. Eurobeat a Little Christmas. I have yet to listen to the track at some point very soon.
You should. That song is the most trending song in Kanbordee City and also in EliteCity Metro already, just 60 seconds into the new KanborYear at 2:01 p.m. EliteCity, 12:01 a.m. KBT, and most trending song in Elitopia. Xenopolis and Kanbordee within first hour of the release and just now most popular song ever, beating the most popular song. This in the album Eurobeat Elito Christmas being first track, Elito Christmas Trance. Second most popular being Kipeon New Year Jinx. This got released 1 hour prior for the new Kipeon Year AKLN 396. I and my crew are going to do a concert starting at 6 p.m. EliteCity for the upcoming single for the new Mewni Year NYE with song named Gemmin into the Mewni NYE. And an hour after that, I will join with KK Xanders and Brittany Sistonen to release a new joint collab single, blasting into the beat for the new EliteYear, when we ring in the new EliteYear EY1021 with a concert at 7:30 p.m. EliteCity.
This explains why when I called her house, even her recording studio and her cell, no answer. This as I assume she's hard at work with a new album.
You mean single? Yes, she is always busy. Game on. Yes, even I Richard Kanders do love your newest song during break when other 3 gamers from Blood Red Gaming take over for us. Now we are like close to break time for us, as the other 3 will take over soon, but they have since left to head to get something to munch on, unsure if they're unaware of the time. Savage, Dewey, Victor, I knew you are super fans of us, can you?
Boris, good job on a touchdown blitz. Your team, EliteCity Thunderdogs, has scored at least 6 touchdowns in second half, 4 in fourth quarter alone. Anyhow, I do feel sorry on your brother's loss. Now I heard you're selling your Nissan 300ZX? Yes, Savage, this as he is now in heaven, as I really miss him for good. Anyhow, this forces me to sell the Nissan 300ZX. Also the reason I am selling, I got a new plug-in hybrid SUV crossover with 80 kilometers electric range, 2.5-liter turbocharged inline 4 and decent electric motors. 7-speed dual clutch auto. This car does have a decent turbo, however the intercooler and radiator is quite a tad old. Roll cage, and aftermarket spoiler, steering wheel, diffuser and aero kit plus racing seats. This car have a 6-speed manual. Modifications were made to run this car on ethanol fuel E85. How much you selling for? 15,000 helios. That is sure a decent price. I would like a test drive. Sure, be warned, it have like 500 to 600 PS and 700 to 800 Nm of torque, rear wheel drive and right hand drive. This car is an international import as it was delivered since 2004 or EliteYear 1004. The car was purchased from a dealership from EliteCity, Xenopolis, half a world away in 1991 or EliteYear 0991 on an early February or beta, just a few days before the regional new year, EliteYear 970. This gets located half a world away. It's year 999 in the hex calendar over there. On February 4th, 2021, they will usher in a new hex millennium, year 1000. This unlike the new Elito millennium close to 21 years ago as we are a couple days close to the new year. EliteYear 1021 and 2021. Enough with the talk, Boris. Let's get into the test drive. Okay, Savage, as we must do it now.
Some douchebag. The vehicle in which to get shipped to Victor Raystar at 500, Elite Street West ends up in front of the main HQ at 500, Elite Street East. Even though the car being the manual as I can drive stick, but this is a right-hand drive variant and thus I cannot drive stick right-hand drive but only left-hand drive. This is I need to deliver the car to the owner, and not us. Bogey M. Cryptor, can you drop off the vehicle at 500, Elite Street West?
Yes, Zen S. Cryptor. This as I note the 1995 Toyota Supra being right-hand drive as I emigrated from Xenopolis to Elitopia in 2017 or EliteYear 1017 since I was born in Hex City, Xenopolis in the mid-1990s. I used to drive the car there in which that was a Jeep with a manual transmission, this being left-hand drive, as I can drive stick both left and right-hand drive. Even vehicles today in Xenopolis being right-hand drive as traffic drives on the left side. You go to your car, 2021 Flex Swiffer PHEV and you lead the escort.
Okay, Bogey M. Cryptor as I am tossing the keys to you. Once arrival and Victor shows up, toss the keys to him immediately once we arrive.
Got it, Zen S.
Bogey, anyhow you like sport cars, but please go within the speed limit of 25 kina nitros per choi, 40 km per hour. Also do not overtake, do not race and take it easy on the accelerator. Keep the tacho below 2000 to 2500 RPM. Also easy on the brakes, of course with exception when you need to brake in an emergency.
Got it, Zen S. Tac under 2000 RPMs, light and graceful acceleration but I am trying. This car is like 600 PS and about 800 to 900 Newton meters of torque. The car have impressive turbo. Also rear wheel drive.
Victor's house must be close, we are in the 460s now. Look for the house on the right side. However, I am dangerously low on gas. Fuel gauge nearing E. 50 Kina nitros. 20 kilometers left to empty fuel tank. Double that concerning the electric range on the PHEV traction battery, as I am down to half charge. I may need to siphon fuel out of the Supra to half tank. The motorized pump is in the hatch.
Good thing the Supra is full on gas. Anyhow, it takes premium gasoline. Your car is a flex fuel type that runs on gas or ethanol fuel. I rang the doorbell numerous times. You showed up. Now where is Victor Raystar? Is he home?
Game on. I am his bro Rex Raystar, and this is my younger bro Max, and my gaming friend Max Jefferson. We are in your esports team, but we have day off. Victor is at DG Square Elitosat, at esports arena section, in which we must head there now. Esports match Blood Red Gaming vs EliteCity Shock at 4 p.m.
Thank you Zenas and Bogey M for dropping off the car for me and tossing the keys to me, and thanks for messaging me, Rex. I had to telephone Savage to bring me to DG Square Elitosat since my ride supposedly did not came yet. I didn't realize it was sent to the wrong address, mistakenly for 500 Elite Street East, in which supposedly to be 500 Elite Street West.
Also, I want you to be aware that my car was dangerously low on gas, though good on charge, since it's a PHEV, as Bogey, and I siphoned gas out of your Supra to my car to half tank. He has since went to the gas station to top off tank to full. This is I need to fill up also.
I do acknowledge now that your car was low on fuel and thus had to fill up. Exactly, Victor.
Yes, Bogey, this is fuel tanks on my car, and your Supra are now full, as my car is also at the EV charging station charging up the PHEV battery. This is Blood Red Gaming and EliteCity Shock Esports match, based on past results, to be among the contested and heated yet.
I am terribly sorry, Raymond Blake, cause we need to immediately head to the EliteCity Stock Exchange for the closing countdown with Elito Money's Michelle Harrows as its mandatory procedure.
Yes, Mike, this is the esports match slated to occur at the closing bell, and K-Tech Gaming has since surged, doubling the opening price, hitting 2,000 Elios a share just now, as stock has surged in past few minutes, believed to be fueled by novice investors. Hardcore gamer fans of Blood Red Gaming and EliteCity Shock.
It is just about
To the Genus Lab.
some race to the work on the timing for them where the other one just went back over in the last match of the minutes. Their ornaments are
I can't believe 1 minute left.
ready to city shop.
Yes, we are amped up. Ready to put your game on.
Save these points.
Yes, our gamers are ready. Begin. Elite City.
RDK 3000 TriStar today. I am Daniel H. Crypter. Headlines at 4 p.m. RDK and EliteCity, Esports and Gaming. EliteCity Shock and Blood Red Gaming are competing now in Battle Blitz Wars. First to 4 in ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Winter Series 2020-2021. Coming up in the show, we take you inside look on how Elite City prepares for New Year's Eve at 4:20 p.m. RDK/ELC.
とにかく、私の時間は目的地で16時1分である6時1分であるため、目的地では午後遅く、普遍的な時間より5時間遅れていることに注意する必要があります。これは、30分前に目が覚めた時、目的地のテレビ局にテレビを持ってきた時です。通常、私は地方、地域、または全国の放送を視聴しますが、テレビで国際番組を視聴することはめったにありません。これは、私が生まれた1998年の平成10年以来、日本国のシスティカに住んでいるためです。
This is ELS and VRG compete now at VG Square Elitopian Esports match. First to 4 in Battle Blitzsports.
目的地のトヨタ AE86 に車を持っていくことを考えています。これは私が空港に向かっている時、そして私のプライベートジェット、私のいとこのイチゴ、パイロットに向かっています。しかし、私は国際運転免許証も持っています。
This as I must head to the airport no later than 0630 hours, departure at 0700 hours.
わお。もう朝だとは知らなかった。シスタカでは夕方9時、私が今いるエリア、エリートシティ、エリトピアでは朝7時で、最初の1時間はそこで過ごしました。とにかく、私は自分がいる国の自動車局に一時免許を登録しなければなりません。私はすでに旅行ガイドを手に入れました。
Computer, translate phrase from fellow, Japanese to English, go.
Wow, didn't know it's morning already. It's 9 in the evening in Sisteka, where it's 7 in the morning in the area I am in now in Elite City, Elitopia, which I spent my first hour there. Anyhow, I must register a temporary license at the Department of Motor Vehicles in the country I am in at. I already got the travel guide.
2100 hours in Sisteka, Nippon land. That is 9 hours east of Universal Time.
Konnichiwa.
I'm Itsuki Tekashi and you must be Savage.
Yes, Itsuki Tekashi. Welcome to Elite City. I know you have since arrived in the past 30 hours, this as I do expect you to be here since last 48 to 72 hours.
That is correct, Savage. Anyhow, I now reside in Japantown district in the city's east side. I do note it is known here where it's 2 AM in Sistika. Do you have any friends?
Yes. I want to show you Dewey and Victor. This over at Victor's house.
Now, that is show some nice cars. A 1995 Toyota Supra, a Nissan 300ZX and a Nissan Skyline GTR. I know you said, Victor, that you also drive a 70s Chevrolet Chevelle. And you, Savage, you drive a Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 9, or 8?
That is correct.
This as I do like your car, Itsuki Tekashi, a Toyota AE86.
Indeed, Dewey. Anyhow, let's show us what's under the hood of our cars, to see the engine. Now what with the horn? This must be my brother Rex's car in the garage with Max, my other brother, and their friend.
Dewey, can you please move your Skyline, and you Victor, please move the Supra. I, Max along with Rex and my gaming friend Max J are going to DG Square Litosat to spectate esports match this afternoon, but your vehicles are blocking the driveway, so can you please move them?
We better move our vehicles. Dewey, go ahead to your vehicle now. This is I must move the Supra. Savage, and Itsuki, no need to move the vehicles at this time.
Okay, this is I did not knew of the match schedule.
Victor's Supra is parked very close to my car. I gotta move it forward, as I do not want his Supra to bump into the rear of my car, as some cystic a driver did just 2 weeks ago, resulting in 2,40,000 yens in damage, and equivalent to about 885 ELIAs. I noted the performance details of your cars. Your cars have the power. Anyhow, compared to my i86, yours are sure decent. This as the performance is very good. Excuse me, some idiot went into my i86 as I forgot to lock the doors, though keys are still in the ignition as I must always take the keys with me.
For some reason, this car have a manual transmission. I thought the transmission is semi or automatic. You just opened the— Hey! Why did you pull me out of? Stop! Put me down now. Eep.
Whoever threw the fellow at the doorway causing damage will have to pay for the new doors as it went off the hinges. Ryan and Critter, go check on the fellow and perform first aid if needed.
Right away, Muros. Bogey, Zen, you better sit with me.
Yes, Ryan M. Cryptor. However, if the fool does it again, he will be permanently banned from RDK 3000 TriStar as he gives his only warning.
This as I head to the person or people responsible.
This as this gets captured on CCTV video surveillance. RDK security has been informed of the subject.
Why did you do this? They can call the cops for this.
You will be paying for the new doors.
You should think twice about this.
I do want to apologize. I didn't realize I threw the fellow toward the establishment, causing the damage to the doors, as I would have aimed it at the sidewalk, not the doors of the establishment.
Anyhow, the act was intentional. The target was unintentional. However, you will be paying for the replacement of the doors. If you do this again, even if it's unintentional, you will be permanently banned from RDK 3000 TriStar, as you are given one and only warning. Please do not do this ever again.
Anyhow, I must head indoors to finish getting dried off, also to change the clothes since it's still a bit wet. Anyhow, I have to switch vehicles for now. This as the CRX in subject. I was pressured by Savage and his friends. Of the big bore exhaust I mounted, this has some fool called me Eraser. This as I am switching vehicles and to drive my Subaru Impreza WRX now then the 2021 Flex Silver Star Hybrid this evening. Anyhow, this WRX sure is decent, much better than the CRX, thus the exhaust is a lot different and more meaningful to the community. Hey, I just knew. The WRX and CRX is mine, though it's made by different car companies.
Now, concerning the walls, you may see that the material is like traditional Japanese look, but it is actually special wallpaper, and the traditional Japanese like window type. Those are actually security bars.
I do note the Japanese style clock. This is I note the clock has struck 3 o'clock, and by the 24-hour hand, in the AM hours.
Correct. Dewey, that's the time in Sistical. I also have 2 other clocks. This as I was given a tour of the 2 establishments, RDK 3000 Tristar and Patra ZDZ Jinx Zen Kanbor Elitonet. A representative from RDK 3000 Tristar, Ryan M. Tripta, gave me that clock in which I have set to Universal Time, UTC, as one of the Elito News 24 representatives give me the clock and it's set to EliteCity time. This as I do not Elitopia being a dual unit country, as I set the other hands for the current Elite metric time and tracks time after reading the brochure in the travel guide.
Yes, this as it's 6 in the evening Universal Time and 1 in the afternoon here. Anyhow, for Sistika, it is already New Year's Eve, 21 hours to go until the new year over there, 2021, or as you say, Raiwa 3.
That is correct. This will be my first New Year's away from home, as I wonder how the locals celebrate 2021, and told by a local in downtown district, EliteYear 1021 at 7 p.m., 9 a.m. in Sistical. In addition, Japantown will also usher in 2021 RDK 3, based on native time in which I will attend celebrations at 10 am Elite City, midnight in Sistical.
This in which we must plan to attend 1 hour prior to event at 9 am tomorrow morning.
And this is my home. Bear in mind there is a dog at the residence. He is kind of vicious to strangers, so be warned of that. However, he's at the backyard. Anyhow, we must keep the gate closed at all times, since we had a dog fight incident just 2 months ago. Corey Xander's dog named Lucky and my dog, whose name is Baxter, Corey and I had to separate the dogs together. I had to take Baxter to the vet while Corey had to take Lucky to the vet also.
I do have a dog too. Anyhow, he's at my apartment. He showed up barking happily and sniffing at 3 of you this before we head to Dewey's house.
I note the dog in subject. However, should you bring your dog here, Baxter would let me say this, would be like a 2 bears fighting. I do have a cat too, named Taffy, and Baxter and Taffy are well behaved. She's inside in the living room next to the grandfather clock.
I wonder if Corey Sanders is home. His car is not at the driveway. Unsure if he went downtown or doing errands, or if his car is at the garage.
This as I note you have a decent beefy computer.
Yes I do, however come inside, as I do see dark clouds approaching. It'll gonna rain soon and rain alarm may get issued imminently that to warn of heavy rain, or where you reside, Itsuki, strong rain.
Now, my friends are here. Well, not all of them. Some are busy. Some have to do errands, or went to other places. Now we head to Corey Xander's residence. What's this on the door? A message. Hey, I am at the G Square ElitoWizard in Kanbordee Street at downtown with Mark Zaniels to spectate a sports match, EliteCity Shock vs Rexer. Defiant this afternoon at 2 o'clock p.m. 79.1 EMT, 1900 TRX. We'll be back at a sports match and rock on, Corey Xanders. I didn't realize he's at the G Square ElitoWizard. This as I have to tell my friends to head to the establishment. I wouldn't mind the cars at Dewey's house next door.
This is my gaming computer, as I do play video games, mostly racing ones including Speed Blitz 2020. However, this gaming computer is also shared with my brother Dexter Toddball. He plays video games a lot. He's a hardcore gamer as he also have his gaming console downstairs. Also his handheld console.
I see. Who is that on the poster on the wall?
That is Mickey Daniels, his gaming friend. Mickey and my bro Dexter are esports gamers for EliteCity Shop. Mickey is the team captain.
Anyhow, just curious, what would the RDK 3000 TriStar logo signage from the past versions and the current versions?
And did you move the grandfather clock to here?
I and Dexter were recently on a tour of RDK 3000 TriStar on the 26th. Ryan M. Cryptor gave me the signage, as I went to EliteCity Shop complex to the west next to Raptor Tuning and Blood Red Gaming JXEG compound. Mickey Daniels gave me the poster and the EliteCity Shop logo sign. The grandfather clock, I moved it here because carpet was just vacuumed then deep cleaned this morning.
That is sure a decent long case clock, as I heard the unusual 8 bim-bams about a minute ago, as I do note the minute hand ticking toward the 9 almost 2:45 in the afternoon.
That is correct, as it'll play the 3/4 chimes in a moment or so. The clock in subject is the Jinx Time Excite 1. I also have a digital clock in the gaming room also. Anyhow, you said the correct minute but wrong hour. It's nearing 1:45 p.m. not 2:45 p.m. This gaming room also acts as double duty as an entertainment room. I have the TV on the stand, as I also have a streaming receiver box, a 5-disc DVD, Blu-ray, HD DVD player, a VHS VCR DVD recorder combo, a cable TV receiver box, and a gaming console. The gaming computer is also connected to the console, also the TV. I can watch and stream movies too on video cassette, DVD, HD DVD, Blu-ray, via streaming receiver and on demand via cable TV receiver. Streaming receiver box is behind the VHS VCR DVD recorder combo, hardwired to LAN router gateway in which connected to the cable internet modem. Same goes for the gaming console and gaming computer. This is I can stream. Oh my, 1:45 p.m. already. This is the Jinx Time Excite 1 has just played the 3/4 Westminster chime.
Anyhow, for those wondering, that means in English, wow, so elegant. What a decent clock.
Yes, it is an electromechanical spring-driven pendulum clock. It winds up automatically every week. It have a battery in it to power the wind-up electric motor in which is high torque. It lasts a year.
I do have the exact same clock but a different clock face and different color.
Me too, as the style for the color and face are traditional look.
Shut up, I need to listen to the TV for a bit.
Left to the esports match here at DG Square Litosat to the esports match of ELG Game Jam Esports Mania Winter Series 2020-2021 EY1020 1021 as Elite City Shock takes on Reeker Defiant at the top of the hour. 2 o'clock PM Elite City, 79.1 EMT, 1900 TRX. This is the Shock and the Defiant in the ELG-GJ compete in Battle Blitz Warts also, in the first to 4, best of 7.
2 o'clock. This at the same time, in Japantown in the city's east end along Crypto Street eastward, the electronic countdown clock will be switched on and to be set to the new year in Nippon land, as preparations for EVO 3 or 2021 are well underway. The countdown clock is located on top of the establishment for a Japanese language radio station in Elite City Metro. Radio station will have extensive coverage of the EVO 3 celebrations, as well as 2021 and EliteYear 1021. Also new KanborYear KP16 as I went to Kanbordee Street this morning. The ePrix the fellow now mentioning on the television. For New Year's Eve, this as I love the ePrix, as I watched the coverage on TV when I resided in Sistika. This when they race in JDM cars on a virtual track, with online and LAN play. This as I must set it on the DVR, 2 PM to 7 PM tomorrow, on Race TV. That is one side of esports. This as esports are also very common in Nippon land, as I want to see the other side of esports, as gamers from Elite City Shock and the opponent get in action at 2 o'clock PM.
Yes, they to take on Raystar Defiant at Digi Square EliteWizard's Esports Arena section. You have not been there yet. The facility also have a swimming pool, ballroom, nightclub and a sports bar. Also the New Year Central in which there will be tons of events on New Year's Eve.
Yes, we have like close to a dozen minutes left to match start. Let's go there now.
You are in luck, I have tickets for 4 of us. We better head to our cars now as I must meet Dexter.
Anyhow, for parking, we go park at my house then walk to DG Square Litosat.
Jarrod Raystar, I do note your birthday is today, so my bro Dennis got Durex clocks. He brought this digital clock, as he gave to me, as I am giving it to you. Happy birthday Jarrod the Lion. Game on. Thank you, Mickey Daniels. Good luck on the esports match with Reeker Defiant. This is exactly what I need as I am going to put it in New Year Central section. Anyhow before hang it up at NYE Central for tomorrow's event, I'll use this for.
That is the exact same clock as you have, Dewey. Who else have one even with different color?
I do not have one yet.
I do have one but it's at the living room.
How much does it cost and who made the clock? Also where does it sell at?
Jinx time. It sells for 14 Alios 95 at Rex Clocks.
The store is located behind Gamer Corner, in which is beside this establishment.
That is about 4,000 yens.
RDK 3000 TriStar today. I am Zen S Cryptor. Headlines this hour. Game on. EliteCity Shock takes on RDK Defiant in the esports match that is now in progress over at DG Square Elitosat in a 1-4 Battle Blitz Wards. This while in Xenopolis City, Xenopolis City Shock take a 1-0 lead against DG Zeno as Map 2 has went in progress just in the past minute. Also a 1-4 Battle Blitz Wards. Live report of both esports matches coming up. News update, the fire is now out at the tire dump yard as smoke was seen across portions of EliteCity. Cause of fire being exhaust backfire of the green CRX that was unintentional that ignite the gasoline spill on one of the tires. RDK NYE, 24 hours to go until the new KanborYear KP16, coming up at 0030 KBT. 1430 RDK, we take you live for Kanbordee City for the preview of new KanborYear events. Mike C. Cryptor and Christina A. Cryptor are on assignment and will be back for the evening show. For those on CHQ, SRJ, and Star 2000 and our viewers, we want to apologize for showing the clock ident at 13:45 RDK ELC as there has been a mishap on our end as there was a bird emergency as Elitopian Kin Eagle that is to be featured on one segment went to Master Control Alpha. Bird has been caught. Also another mishap at the same time at Petra's EDZ Jinx and KanborTelemedia as VWGT producers were dealing with a snake emergency. For the segment on Elito News 24 in the next hour of Elito News 24 afternoon live, snake was also caught. VWGT hosts has gotten paged by Game TV to cover esports match ELS vs RXD so VWGT have prematurely end for the afternoon as they will be back for tonight's show. We feature the ELS RXD and XLSDGX matches coming up but we begin with a developing story from here in EliteCity Metro.
I searched everywhere for Dewey, Victor and Savage this as I went to the refreshment stand to have sushi then went back as they vanished without warning. Where do they go?
First, concerning them, they told us that they're very good in Battle Blitz Wars the same level as us.
Yes, Baxter. However 3 gamers had unexpectedly left because one gamer's sister has given birth to a baby girl, another gamer's dog given birth to puppies, third gamer's cat given birth to kittens. All 3 need to take care of the newcomers as it was an urgent matter, so Savage, Dewey and Victor have to take over for us as a temporary measure. Remaining 4 in the 10-team roster is on vacation in Kanbordee City. They will be back tonight just in time for New Year's Eve.
What? Are they involved in esports now but just for this match?
Yes. This is Savage Sistinen, Dewey Toddball, and Victor Raystar has been substituted in to replace the 3 gamers as EliteCity Shock's 10-team roster who now 6 active now down to 3. Just below the 6 required as they do need 3 fellows to substitute as special temporary substitutes. This is 4 gamers are on the way back from Kanbordee City to arrive tonight, and other 3 to compete in the ePrix tomorrow. To repeat, 3 Blood Red Gaming fellows gets substituted out for this shift only as Savage, Dewey and Victor gets substituted for them for Blood Red Gaming in the ePrix and Speed Blitz 2020 as Richard Kanders and his team is now on break. This 24 hours after they were substituted in replacement of 3 EliteCity Shock gamers in Battle Blitz Warts in a 4-1 win for EliteCity Shock yesterday. Now, Mickey Daniels' team for EliteCity Shock is now also on break, as 3 other gamers for ELS take over, with 1 substitution for this shift only, as ElitoWizard takes over for 1 ELS gamer who's taking a long time in the washroom.
Anyhow, I just checked the weather forecast from 3 sources: Kanbor Weather Systems, ElitoWizard, formerly EWC, the nation's leading weather channel, and direct from Meteorological Service of Elitopia EliteCity Bureau Forecasting Center. All 3 say that the rain to stop in the next 20 minutes, then sky will clear out, as that will improve efforts to find the KanborSix.
Yes, we must find them just before 1900 hours local, 0500 KBT, that's when the fireworks for the new EliteYear goes off.
Yes, this as I note the sign. It's currently 1640 local, 0240 KBT. Fireworks has since ended for the new KanborYear in the past hour or 2 in EliteCity, also in Kanbordee City. Fireworks has also went off earlier in the afternoon local, for the new Mewnian Year as Mewnian Kingdom in KBE 0227 run in AKLN 396. Fireworks to go off in the next 80 minutes according to the fireworks schedule for the sign. For the new Mewnian Year my 848 as Mewnian Kingdom to usher in New Year in KBE 0227. Followed by the new EliteYear 1 hour later, then 2021 5 hours after that at midnight loca.
However, we must find the KanborSix within the next 1 hour 19 minutes and 35 seconds, since I note the countdown clock at RDK 3000 Tristar concerning countdown to the new Mewnian Year.
Anyhow, all 3 of us are in the lead.
Yes, we outsmart them like a football field at length.
Yes, we even outsmart the ElitoWizard, who's also trying out for EliteCity Shock.
You are doing a superior job in competition, ePrix. Dewey, Savage and Victor. Richard Candace from Blood Red Gaming. When does the shift in?
In the next couple moments at 4:45 p.m, then you, Savage, Dewey and Victor can go to eat out at the new sushi bar / Japanese restaurant in which just opened today on Kanbordee Street just near the Elitopian University campus premises borderline.
Correct, Richard. This as it's nearing the end of the shift. Anyhow, Richard, you better head to your gaming chair and get ready to take over. This as Dewey will hand off to you, as he's in first place.
This reminds me of the time, as I, Rex ElitoStar must head downtown to the concert stage to do rehearsals. Tia Ayu, Maceo de Nia Fuio Si de Sao I Soto, Filatoyo Mataito Simi Oioia Poyu, Teo Aoa T Sonoralai Uo. Gamau, Nipu Urla, Iawazara, Ni have a few Tina Yui Oia Fazo Uyua, Hapanea. Hapanea, Haponai Oia.
聞いたことのない奇妙な言葉を一体何が聞こえますか
We ay irati heasimasori nilain waginavaheo. What on earth do I hear? Some strange language I never heard of.
This must be a translator app on your smartphone or device one of you have one, as the text got auto-translated to some weird language I never heard of, then English.
This is I note you speak Japanese as I note you've been from Nippon land then you went to Elitopia to reside from Japantown in Elite City's East End, as I saw the NYE celebrations at hour 10:00 Elite City this morning for Rewa 3 when I was driving by in my Elito mobile. Anyhow the language I and Mickey Daniels say is Elitish, native language of Elitopia, with English being the primary language, with Japanese being the recognized languages as well as Spanish, French, German, Italian, and Arabic for those on the minority. I am going to hand you the brochure on the language and subject, with translations in English to Elitish and Japanese to Elitish. Anyhow I am the ElitoWizard. Who are you?
Nice to meet you. I'm Itsuki Tekashi. I used to live in Sistika, Nippon land. The time over there is 10 to 7 in the morning on first day of Rewa 3 or 2021, 1st of January.
Tonight, 60 minutes on the clock. The countdown to the new Mewnian year of NY848 is on. Elite City and Mewnian Kingdom getting ready to usher in the new Mewnian year NY848 this time next hour. We go live downtown also in Mewnian Kingdom in a first ever report from KBE0227. 2 hours to go. Elite City and also Elitopia gets ready to ring in the new EliteYear EY1021 also Web Chesterfield to ring in the new year. We go live coast to coast also from Web Chesterfield. New KanborYear KP16. The celebrations were a blast in Kanbordee City and across Kanbordee Street in Elite City Metro, and DG Square Elitosat's Ballroom Nightclub and NYE Central sections. We have a recap of events. Gaming and esports plus autos and racing, New Year gamers and drivers ePrix into the third hour with 2 hours on the clock. BRG Richard K, ELS Mickey D and ZR Smith RZ in the top 3. From Elito News 24 Patrice EDZ Jinx and Kanbor ElitoNet HQ in Elite City. Here's Ringo Silvastar. And here's Sarah Blake. This is 24 Elitopian hours on Elito News 24. Welcome to the New Year's Eve edition of 24 Elitopian hours on Elito News 24. We are bringing this an hour early, as we are bringing to you live on location at DG Square Elitosat. I am Ringo Silvastar and this is Sarah Blake.
Yes, this is we are live for the next 90 minutes commercial free, as we are also showing this newscast on RDK 3000 TriStar television service as we say hello to the viewers at RDK 3000 TriStar television service as per special request by RDK 3000 TriStar.
The lead in the show, we got less than an hour to go to the new Mewnian year of NYE848, as it's after 11 PM in Mewnian Kingdom in KBE0227, Star vs the Forces of Evil in Kanbor version as it's Torix 10 on year 847 on the Mewnian calendar. This 5 hours after Kipeonian Kingdom ushered in the new Kipeonian year of AKLN 396 also in KBE0227 just 1 hour prior to the new KanborYear KP16. That was the live report from downtown concerning the new EliteYear festivities. Do I hear some sort of engine revving from a sports car outside?
That is sure some decent silver engine sound, Victor Raystar.
Even the exhaust setup, it sure kicks some ass.
It sure is quite decent. Victor, nice job.
Yes, just look at the reaction from Ringo Silverstar from 24 Elitopian hours on Elito News 24. This is I have my pocket TV tuned to Elito News 24 as he was like, what? This is I rev the engine on my Silva hard so loud, he can hear it.
This is I note another Elito News 24 reporter and his crew. She looked at us when you rev the engine, they were like across the street. Same goes for X News, RDK 3000 TriStar TV Service, CHQ News Line, SRJ 64 News Center, Star News, EXYZ Channel 7 Action News, EDIV Local 4 News, East JBK Docs 2 News and Jinx News, Jinx 24. They are getting attention to us and your car, Victor.
Now, the engine sound we just heard a moment ago, this is one of the Elito News 24 correspondents and her crew outside also heard. One producer told me the sound originated from Victor Raystar's 1999 or EY0999 Nissan Silva that is an import from Nippon Land, a JDM tuned variant. This is Savage Sistonen, Dewey Todd Ball, and Itsuki Tekashi were hanging out with Victor Raystar. The vehicle in subject is quite rare in Elitopia, being a JDM right-hand drive variant.
Yes, this is we were wondering which the engine coming from. Anyhow, the Elite City car community are spending New Year's Eve showing their cars also on a cruise. There will be a car meet to be held later on tonight at some point, maybe after the new Elite Year, or the new Mewni year.
Yes, this is most of the Elite City car community have never heard of the Mewni calendar. Also Mewni Kingdom plus Star vs the Forces of Evil also KBE0227 as the drivers will be surprised that the fireworks to go off at 6 PM for NY848. Now, since we have close to 30 minutes left on the clock for the new Mewnian year of NY848, we want to take this opportunity to show you live pics coming from Mewnian Kingdom and KBE0227 via Kanbor Galaxy Ports system. This is the first ever televised report in the history of Elitopian television from another Kanbor Galaxy dimension, in the Star vs the Forces of Evil in Kanbor version, as we are joined with the correspondent and host from Mewni Radio Television, in which she is Bonnabelle Zisokin broadcasting live from heart of Mewnian Kingdom. Before we go to that, we are also airing this on MWR-TV, as per Mewnian broadcasting rules. The on-screen text on the Elito News 24 banner have to be in Munish, also in accordance with Elitopian broadcast law, since this being an English language channel. On-screen text on the Elito News 24 banner on the lower thirds must also be in English. Relay on Elito News 24 Elitish version, Aonuo Duo Quattro, text in Munish and Elitish. Greetings from Elite City, Federal District, Elitopia and KBE0224. This is Ringo Silvastar and Sarah Blake from Elito News 24 over at DG Square Elitosat at New Year Central.
Hello from Mewnian Kingdom. Hello to all Elitopian viewers and KBE0224 on Elito News 24. This as it sure is electric tonight in Mewnian Kingdom as fireworks slated to go off for the new Mewnian Year of NYE848 in half hour's time as it's 23:30 on 10th Taurus, NYE848 as there is quite a crowd even in Echo Creek. As we have someone who is special, who is Star Butterfly in normal mode. Anyhow, she is still a bit disappointed that her clone, in Kanbor version, is locked up in a makeshift jail at Kanbor Fictional Central in Kanbordee City, Kanbordee Republic in KB0224 for over celebration of new Kipeon year AKLN 396 5.5 hours ago. Even she's naked, handcuffed, chained and gets lashed hard every 12 seconds by a guard now via machine as she gets denied food and water for the next 2 to 3 days. But she in normal mode is proud tonight as she is excited to ring in the new Mewnian Year.
We are told that we are now joined with Patrick Zandazacher from our affiliate WBC News in Webchesterfield, Webchester. Patrick?
Anyhow, what Bonables Hisakin has said regarding Star Butterfly and Kanbor version in KBFC in Kanbordee City is inhumane and cruel. This as it gets condemned by Kanbordian government and as well as Webchesterian government, also Elitopian, Korjotopian and Xenopolian governments over the course of the day, as they have since ordered immediate release of Star Butterfly and Kanbor version. Other than that, the Webchesterian government has sent best wishes to Mewnian Kingdom in KBE0227. We even in Webchester will also sound the fireworks for new Mewni Year at 23 o'clock Webchesterfield time. Midnight Mewni Kingdom, 6 o'clock p.m. Elite City, 1 hour before 2021 here in Webchesterfield and the new EliteYear EY1021.
Patrick, this as here in Mewnian Kingdom, the governing body has also made a stern order to release Star Butterfly in Kanbor version, or the entire KBFC staff to be cursed and facility destroyed. They are giving 48 hours for this.
Raymond Blake here. Now this sure gets attention of Team K Gaming and DG Elite Esports in which we're spectating the ePrix. This is Stefan Zanders of TKG watching Elito News 24 via his smartphone. Also they wonder what with the vehicle sound outside. As it's the 1999 Nissan Silva S19 that the virtual racing variant mentioned one of the cars in Speed Blitz 2020 in the ePrix driven by Elitopian Thunder Driver. This is TKG and DG are planning to host a gamer-style New Year event to be held imminently. This also gets attention to the ElitoWizard when they heard the chatter from Stefan Zanders as they telephoned Star Butterfly in Kin Elito version and told them in Elitish then English, head to DG Square ElitoSat immediately. This is important and urgent. Bring Marco Diaz in Kin Elito version with you. This as the ElitoWizard is now went out of the esports arena section, toward the main lobby awaiting the arrival of the duo. This is Team K Gaming and DG Elite Esports gamers to host the gamer-style new Mewni Year party for Mewni Year 848 then the new EliteYear EY1021.
This is it's now confirmed by Elito News 24, they have since entered the building, as they are now heading toward New Year Central.
Yes, that is the same route to the esports arena section in which they will meet the KB6, TKG, DGS, ELS then BRG then head to NYE Central to meet with Jarrod Raystar and Renee Sanders. This is Mark Zaniels and Corey Sanders will also head there.
Yes, this sure excites Star Butterfly in normal aka original mode. This as in Mewni Kingdom, as there are musical performances that is held at this present.
Same goes for musical performances here in Webchesterfield for the new Mewni Year, also new EliteYear EY1021, also 2021 in Webchesterfield, as there will be 2 laser and light shows in Webchesterfield for new Mewni Year and new EliteYear New Year in Webchesterfield.
There are even loads of musical performances, even concerts from KK Zanders, Brittany Sistonen, and Rex Illitastar for the New Year concerts being held downtown, also the new E-pop boy band XZR.
I thought 2 fellows who exit Kanbor Hub Elite City in the past minute or 2 as they head to the G Square EliteWizard as ElitoWizard was waiting outside. Who are they?
I seen those fellows before but I don't know what are the names.
Me too.
Same as I, however I do know about Kanbordee related stuff. Maybe the fellows may know.
I am Kanbordee Kipeon, and this is Mewnian Kipeon and Ben's KanborSix from KanborSix Kip Productions, from Kanbordee City, Kanbordee Republic in the Kanbor world as we are in Elite City Metro to find the KanborSix. We just went out of Kanbor Hub Elite City. You mentioned the duos who went to DG Square ElitoWizard, Those are Star Butterfly and Marco Diaz in Kan Elito version. You know the characters from the Star versus the Forces of Evil?
My niece watches the show.
My younger brothers who are gamers also watch the show.
My bro Dexter Toddball, esports gamer for EliteCity Shock, also watches the show.
My cousin watches the show in Nippon Land.
Unsure if you heard of this yet, the new Mewnian Year of NYE848 to occur at the top of the hour at midnight Mewnian Kingdom, 1800 hours EliteCity, 0400 hours KBT, as today on the Mewni calendar is 10th of Torax, Mewni Year 848. Mewni Kingdom is in KBE 0227.
This as I watched the news report on Elito News 24 on my pocket TV as I sent messages to everyone in the EliteCity car community to be aware of the subject and fireworks at 6 p.m. and provided links to the subject you mentioned concerning information to check out information on their phone or tablets.
Not only the ElitoWizard is here for the new Mewni Year of NY848, he will stick around for the new EliteYear EY1021 event. This is my colleague Sarah Blake has since went to Esports Arena section to talk to her brother Raymond Blake over an important but personal matter that we cannot tell you on the air. This is Mark Zaniels, Corey Zanders, and the ElitoWizard, plus Star Butterfly and Marco Diaz in Gonalito version who is in attendance. This is the Lion and Lioness of DG Square Elito Sat, Jarrod Raystar, and Renee Sanders, along 2 others have arrived. This is we have 20 minutes left on the clock to the new Mewni Year.
Now we have 20 minutes to the new Mewni Year of NY848, Star Butterfly. Now we dance once the clock strikes midnight.
Good idea, Marco Diaz. This is we do expect the amazing music in Mewni Kingdom once the fireworks go off at midnight. What are we going to do then, Marco?
There's the news van for the Mewni radio television nearby. Correspondent is on the air. We go photobomb behind her, but not until we count to 3.
This as we have 20 minutes to the new Mewni Year. Now 2 hours after the new Mewni Year, they will celebrate 2021 in Echo Creek as current time is 21:40. This as fireworks will lit up the night sky in Echo Creek. However 1 hour before that and 1 hour after the new Mewni Year, Elitopia in KBE 0224 will ring in the new EliteYear of EY1021. However the civil new year in its capital, EliteCity, won't be until 5 hours later. For some reason, the car alarm has went off on the news van and some gaming music originated from Mewni Gamer Radio at elevated volume. Some producer yelling at Star Butterfly and Marco Diaz to step away from the news van as they would call the Mewni guard or the police the next time they do this, as he also told me to head to the vehicle and subject to shut off the ignition, lock the doors and take the key fob out of the vehicle. This as we take a pause for now and show you affiliate coverage from Elito News 24 in EliteCity, Federal District, Elitopia in KBE 0224.
This is Blood Red Gaming is still in the lead followed by Mickey D and Zen Racing Smith Arzaniels. That is the top 3 in the moment in the Gamers vs Drivers ePrix. Now I have been told that we are bringing this newscast Elito News 24 via Mewni Radio Television in Mewnian Kingdom in KBE 0227, as one of my co-hosts told me from Raymond Blake via his producer at NYE Central. The MWRTV news van car alarm went off as Star Butterfly and Marco Diaz in normal mode. Marco went into the van, doors were unlocked and started the ignition. Esports broadcast gets playing from the radio. This concerns the ePrix. Over at Mewni Gamer Radio in which is Xylem casting Gamer Radio 100.7 FM EliteCity via Kanbor Galaxy port as Mewni Gamer Radio is also on 100.7 FM for the Mewni Kingdom audience. Host in the process of shutting off the ignition and taking the keys out. Star and Marco has since flee. If they do it again, then the producer would call the cops, police, air, Mewni guard. Now, the gamer-style New Year countdown for new Mewni Year NY848 is now in progress by Team K Gaming and DG Elite Esports. Theme this time is Mewni Gamer, a first for the event. This gets held at 2 locations. Esports Gaming Lounge section adjacent to Esports Arena section hosted by Team K Gaming, and here in the Esports Arena section in the VIP area hosted by DG Elite Esports. Both in which is adjacent to New Year Central. Anyhow, we would hand off to Ringo Silvestar and Sarah Blake, but they have since went to the washroom. Sarah needs to fix her hairdo. Ringo needs to fix his also to change batteries on his handheld thingy I am using, but his is set to a different mode. ER, celebrate rather than GR, gamer. This is he will also have to reset the clock, also to shave, so I am filling in for them for now. This is we take a live shot at New Year Central. This is Star Butterfly and Marco Diaz in Kane Leto version, along with ElitoWizard plus Mark Zaniels and Corey Zanders are awaiting the 15-minute countdown to the new Mewni year hosted by Jarrod Raystar and Renee Sanders. This is NYE Central is within walking distance as I walk to it now. As my bro Jarrod Blake aka Jarrod B. Cryptor from RDK 3000 TriStar takes over for me for Game TV. The electronic clock mounted on top of the ceiling, it gets switched to the time in Mewnian Kingdom from EliteCity time as the orb clocks and Jinx time Excite 1 has been polished by the ElitoWizard. Normally I would not do this, but I have to do this. This is per request by Jarrod Raystar to kick off the countdown at NYE Central, as ElitoWizard messaged me to come to New Year Central. This is it's rather important and urgent. This is I do not have a whistle at hand as Ringo Silvestar have, so I am going to use the air horn rather than the whistle. Thankfully my watch I have is a new wristwatch from Jinx time, I got it for Christmas. I have set secondary time zone to Mewni Kingdom, primary to EliteCity time as it's nearing 11:45 PM Mewni Kingdom, 5:45 PM EliteCity. It's almost time. This is you Jarrod Raystar and Renee Sanders must get ready cause I am blasting this in 3, 2, 1, 0. Wow. I aced on the timing, this being the chimes on the Jinx time Excite 1 and the digital clock on the sidewall as I heard the chimes and looked at the seconds on the digital clock as it's an atomic clock. This is we have 15 minutes to go to the new Mewni year of NY848, 75 minutes, 125 decinutes. Almost 5 choice to the new EliteYear EY1021, as it's nearing 95.0 EMT, and just nearing 2276 tracks time and 5:45 PM EliteCity, 11:45 PM Mewnian Kingdom on 10th Torix, Mewni year 848, Mew 31st, Kappa 37th on EDC, EliteYear 1021, Elite Day 365, Zol 52, Elite Week 36, Zolgren 3 Elite Week Grand 5, Cycle Grand 2, Rex Mike 3 Zat 5 Tour, 7670 Elite Metric Date Millennial, 372 912 EMD Elite / Base, Zickle 109 Grand 40 and 022 099 Maya Zekons on Tempest Spatium Pandecimal Sequence Time, so nearing 50 Kia Zekons to the new Gyasa King or Elite Metric season. Welcome back to Xeno News Live Drive Report on Xeno News 24 and Xeno News Radio 100.5 FM and 8:30 AM Xenopolis City. I am Alex Riong over at Xeno News 24, News Center Studio XE64 at the Xeno Media HQ in Xenopolis City, Xenopolia. Current weather provided by Xeno Weather via Xenopolian Weather Service, Xenopolis City. Sunny with windy conditions, temperature of 16.2 degrees Celsius, west-northwest wind of 40 kilometers per hour, gusts to 60. Clear tonight, low 4 degrees Celsius, partly to mostly cloudy, chance of showers tomorrow, breezy. Cooler with high of 12 degrees Celsius. No traffic incidents in Xenopolis City highways, freeways, and city streets. Latest traffic info, tune to Xeno Traffic 880 AM or dial 555 on your phone. It's 4:54 p.m. Xenopolis City, in which it's also 11:54 p.m. in Mewni Kingdom, as its 10th Torix on Mewni Year 847 as its new Mewni Year's Eve, as the new year in Mewni Kingdom is due in 6 minutes. This is the show Star vs. the Forces of Evil is airing on Xeno 1 and Xeno 2. As for the subject, Star vs. the Forces of Evil in Kanbor version in Kanbor Earthian 0227, also known as KBE 0227, as we are in KBE 0224. This is it'll be new Mewni Year 848. With Echo Creek also in KBE 0227 due up in 2 hours and 5 minutes, as it's nearing 9:55 p.m. in Echo Creek and 5 to 5 a.m. in Mewnian Kingdom. As it's already a KLN 396 in Mewnian Kingdom as Echo Creek to usher in 2021, in just 2 hours and 5 minutes time. We want you to show you affiliate coverage from our affiliate Elito News 24, formerly ELN24 from Elite City, Federal District, Elitopia to the neighbor to the north, as it's close to 6 p.m. over there. They are going triple view with the live shot of Mewni Kingdom in KBE 0227, live shot of Elite City Metro Skycam in action at DG Square Elitosat's New Year Central, as we show you what's it's like outside in Xenopolis City, Xenopolia via its Skycam, for comparison, and the Xenomedia clock on the top right, set to the time in Mewni Kingdom. 1 hour ahead of Universal Time. This is fireworks will go off in Elite City Metro, and also in Mewni Kingdom as well as Web Chesterfield, as we just got told by WBC News, out affiliate, fireworks to occur at the height of the event. Due to daytime fireworks ban, and by request by Xenopolis City Esports Club, the DXLCA will not set off fireworks for the new Mewni Year, as it's a violation of Xenopolis City by law. Violators face a 1,000 Zarko fine minimum, up to a maximum of 25,000 Zarkos. This as it will also distract the esports gamers for Xenopolis City Shock, DG Xeno Esports, and Xeno Liquid Gaming, also code Blitz, who are participants in Gamers vs Drivers ePrix, but they can allow us to sound off the Xenomedia siren as that we are going to do at the start of the new Mewni Year at 5 p.m. Xenopolis City. This is Richard Xenostar will master the siren. We are going to take a pause for now and we'll be back after 5 p.m. Xenopolis City. I will be triple duty for Xeno News at 5 and Xeno News at 6, since the hosts are covering New Year events in Xenopolis City. This has been Live Drive Report on Xeno News 24 and Xeno News Radio. I am Alex Riong from Xeno News 24, News Center at Xenomedia in Xenopolis City, Xenopolia. Have a safe New Year, party responsibility, and I will be back in a couple minutes.
That's a nice Supra you got there, Victor.
This is we are down to 3 minutes or 5 decinutes to the new Mewni Year, and we want you to welcome to the viewers over at Xeno News 24 from Xenopolis City, Xenopolia, as it's 4:57 p.m. Xenopolis City. I am Ringo Silvestar from Elito News 24. This is it sure is electric in the final 3 minutes. Now Mark Zaniels have some words. Mark Zaniels here. Shout out to my gaming friends Steve Ricksaw and Andrew over at Xenopolis City, Xenopolia, who's watching at Xeno News 24. Mark Zaniels. Corey Zanders needs to have some words. Hand me the microphone. Okay, Corey Zanders. Hey. Corey Zanders. I want to also give greetings toward the Xenopolis City car community who's listening to this on Xeno News Radio, concerning the new Mewni Year.
Star Butterfly in Elito fictional mode. I want to wish to everyone in Mewni Radio Television who's simulcasting in Mewni Kingdom in KBE 0227 a splendid Mewni Year. Are we on Xeno News 24 too?
Yes, we are on Xeno News 24.
I want to give shout-outs to viewers to the Xenopolian audience too, from Star Butterfly to Elito fictional mode.
That was Star Butterfly in the LF mode. Don't celebrate too hard. However, we have safeguards in place over at DG Square Elitosat, even at Esports Arena section, in an event that she gets overexcited and over-celebrate on the new Mewni Year, in response to the alarm incident at KBFC 5 hours ago in Kanbordee City regarding new Mewnian Year KLN 396. It is guaranteed that esports gamers competing in the ePrix will not get distracted. However, a car alarm may go off outside or two. ElitoWizard is also
Joshy,
on
what the hell are
standby
you
as he
doing?
will also
We're trying to do our
activate in an
show.
event
You
this
can't
to
do
occur
this
with
right
DG
now.
Square
Even an
Litosat
MOAB can
security
wipe
on
out the
standby
area and
as with
surround
Ryan
it
M.
within a
Cryptor,
1 to 2
Mewni
miles, 2 to
Cryptor,
3
Zen S.
kilometers
Cryptor,
radius.
and Bogey M. Cryptor from RDK
I'm sorry,
3000
but
TriStar
why
plus
did you invite
Thunderscope
this
Storm
bastard
chasing
here that I
storm
don't like?
chasers in case they need to assist.
We
This is we have
invited
1
him
minute
because
left to the new
ADS
Mewni Year of
is
NY848, and in the next hour, we will count down to the new EliteYear of EY1021. Anyhow, from all of Petrus EDZ Jinx and KanborLito.net for mine, Ringo Silvastar, in behalf of Elito News 24, and 24 Elitopian hours, also to the viewers at RDK 3000 TriStar TV, CHQ, SRJ64, Star 2K, X24, Jinx News Jinx 24, and those outside of Elitopia including those on COR.net 24, as well as Hex News in Hex City, Hextopolia, and to the viewers at Zeno News 24 in Xenopolis City, Xenopolia a splendid new Mewni Year. Alex Rion once again, this is we at Zeno News 24 in behalf of Xenomedia wishes Xenopolian viewers a splendid Mewni New Year.
Security, you can now go on and take care of Joshy.
Alright Victor, come show us your Supra as it's now 1 AM.
Whoa. Already 1 AM. This is I get my keys.
Happy New Mewni Year, NY848. Oh my god, Star Butterfly, calm your jets down, don't get too excited, Ringo Silvastar will have to get you in. Hold on, ElitoWizard is giving out bottled water. News alert just into Elito News 24, reports of car alarm has went off outside DG Square Litosat. Alex Rion back again at Xenomedia HQ. And there you have it, the arrival of the new Mewni Year of NY848, as the Mewni calendar rolls to Norvith the 1st, air. Need to check the planner, hold on, excuse me. Norvith 47.
Joshy, let's see what's going on with his car.
Some producer told me that it's confirmed. Norvith 47, NY848 straight at midnight in Mewnian Kingdom in KBE 0227. This is the Xenomedia siren has went off on top of Xenomedia HQ to give ceremonial salute but no fireworks in Xenopolis City. The siren on top of Xenomedia HQ to mark the new Mewni Year is sure loud. Luckily, I have my ear protectors on with two-way communication. Now the siren is to sound for the next 4 minutes as it will silence at 5:05 PM Xenopolis City, as Richard Zenostar is mastering the siren. Anyhow, it is 5:01 PM Xenopolis City and we welcome you to Zeno News at 5 on Zeno News 24, and Zeno 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I am Alex Rion broadcasting live at Zeno News 24, News Center Studio XE64 at Xenomedia headquarters in the heart of Xenopolis City, Xenopolia on this balmy New Year's Eve, December 31st, 2020, headlines this hour. Just 100 seconds ago, Mewni Kingdom in KBE 0227 has since rung in the new Mewni Year NY848, Xenomedia siren blaring right now to give salute in Xenopolis City, Xenopolia, fireworks going off in Webb Chesterfield and up north in Elite City, Elitopia, in which two cities are next to ring in their unique New Year's, 2021 in Webb Chesterfield and new EliteYear EY1021 in Elitopia at 6 PM Xenopolis City in the next hour. This is 4 hours ago. Kanbordee and celebrate the new KanborYear KP16 at 1 PM Xenopolis City, in which we sound off the Xenomedia siren for this too. We recap the action in Kanbordee City and preview the action in Webb Chesterfield and Elite City. Incident at KBFC in Kanbordee City where alarm goes off in which cops gets dispatched. This blamed on Star Butterfly and Kanbor version who over-celebrated. She's detained for 2 weeks in inhumane conditions. Kanbordee and Xenopolian governments condemn the punishment in ordering immediate release. This over the new Kipeon Year KLN 396 at noon XLC. Esports and auto racing. Gamers versus drivers New Year EPrix into the final hour. Top 3 being Elitopian gamers and a driver. Xenopolis City Shock Gamer and Zeno Race Driver tied in 5th place. Later on in the show, we preview the New Year celebrations here in Xenopolis City as it'll gonna be a blast. At 5:20 PM XLC.
60 mph, 100 km/h race. Counting in español. Uno. Dos. Tres.
But it was more expensive, so I went with one shot.
The top story on Zeno News at 5. New Mewnian Year of NYE1048. This as we got told from our affiliates WBC News in Webchester Field, Webchester and Elito News 24 in Elite City, Elitopia. Star Butterfly and Elito version has been celebrating same way as Kanbor version over at KBFC 5 hours ago in Kanbordee City, but magnitude of this is somewhat lower than those 5 hours ago, but this set off car alarm of 1999 Nissan Silva owned by a resident in Elite City. Elitopia as subject occurred at NYE Central at DG Square Elitosat. Isabella Garcia Shapiro, in Webchester fictional mode, also celebrated the event hard in Webchester Field. This sets off the car alarm at the vehicle at RDK 3000 TriStar Webchester Field unit owned by Raymond Z. Crypter. He swiftly silenced the alarm within seconds.
1, 2, 3.
The GTR boost kicks in at high speeds, shooting past the Camaro.
The GTR has won the race. The Camaro won the first round, but the GTR boost made it off. How do you feel about winning the race?
I am shocked. After that first race I thought the Camaro was going to win. This especially that second race, if the race ended a few seconds later he would have won.
Well, good job, here's your prize. $10,000.
Thank you so much, I hope you invite me next time.
We are now heading to the second race, Victor versus Joshy.
Three, two, one.
The Supra has won the first race, now we are going to second race.
Who is hosting this?
Everyone knows I'm going to win this as I slam on the gas to show off my Supra speed.
Stop the car.
I'm Raymond Blake from Game TV.
And I am his sister Sarah Blake.
And I am Ringo Silvestar, signing off. Coming up next on Elito News 24 is Elito News 24 Tonight Special Edition with Catherine Zanios. Hope you have a safe new year. Happy New Elite Year. Party responsibly. This has been 24 Elitopian hours on Elito News 24. Goodbye.
Hey, where's Toby? Did you win the race?
Yes, I won.
Hey, where's you and Victor?
Something unexpected happened. Victor crashed.
Victor, Zenzi Fricker here. Are you alright? I'm calling in this Excuse me, fella. I got a headphone.
Nice save. Let's get out of here. Move forward.
Go straight, someone is waiting for us.
Oh, good timing. The rapid tuning truck was leaving with you EY1021 NYE. Good thing there was space for one more car.
Yes. Anyway, we're gonna all night and take a nap.
Alright, me too. I hope the others are okay. They will
but I need to drive to the city, so we'll stop at this gas station to get some energy drinks and a cup of coffee. What do you want? Drinking my grape all the way. Yes.
I am now in Victor City and my house is around the corner. Now must rest for big event tonight, 1800 hours RDK. New splits here in KB0417. Celebrations in Elite City. Elitopia. Must do celebrations in Roblox too. Splix year 2016 in base 10. This is its 0600 hours RDK on January 9th, 2021 right now. 13 hours to go. Fireworks at 1900 hours tonight. Fireworks at 1900 hours tonight. Also Esports match Elite City Shock and Blood Red Gaming and Switching variant in Adverse Splix World at the same time. Must telephone Rex block Sizzy on of this.
Great, I slept good last night even though we're sitting one right up the seat.
Me too, these are some nice seats. I am on Itsuki to Victor to see where they are. Also starting up my home play.
Okay, I'll go get the snack inside or grab the tuna.
This hour's New Year coverage on Elito News 24 is brought to you by the following.
We are arriving at the fixture apartment. He'll call you back in a second.
Thank you for what night I do like the street racing.
We got chased by the cops all night. And Victor flipped his Supra. So crazy.
Stay tuned for next episode on
Because the news never sleeps, you're home for 24-hour, 100 Choi, 2,400 Deci Nude, 6,400 Mias, 120 marks / Kanbordee EY hours, 12 solar hours, 8 Ochus Splix octal time, 16 Ochus duo Splix time, 64's Hoi round the clock news. This is EELN TV channel 14.1 Elite City. You are watching Elito News 24 and Elito News 24 tonight begins right now. Live from Studio EL1 at Petras EDZ Jinx and Kanbor Elito Net HQ in Elite City. This is Elito News 24 tonight with Catherine Zaniels.
Welcome to EliteYear News 24 tonight. I am Catherine Zaniels bringing to you live from Studio EL1 EliteYear News 24 News Center in Elite City. Headlines at 6:30 PM Elite City and just now 98.0 EMT 6272 MLT 2352 TOX and 11712 EZT. We have two choice exactly to the new EliteYear EY1021. 48 decimits, less than 29 minutes. We are devoting this half hour on the new EliteYear countdown EY1021. This is 4.5 hours ago. Rebel ushered in the new KanborYear KP16 as Kanbordee City and Elite City Metro celebrated hard to usher in the new KanborYear. Esports and gaming plus autos and racing. Gamers versus drivers ePrix is onto the final 30 minutes. This is Blood Red Gaming's Richard Kandaras is maintaining the lead for 80 laps now. Zen Racing Smith Asanils in second. Elite City shocks Mickey Daniels in third. Star Butterfly in Kanbor version is grounded for 2 weeks and fined 100 Elios, 7,500 Kanbor coins after intruder alarm that was blaring at Kanbor Fictional Center HQ in Kanbordee City resulting in police being dispatched. This is she was celebrating so hard and loud on the new Kipeon year AKLN 396 also no meals for the next 72 hours. Web Chesterfield gets ready to ring in the new year 2021 as they are also counting down to the new year. This at same time Elitopia to ring in the new EliteYear at midnight Web Chesterfield, 7 PM Elite City. Live report from Web Chesterfield from WBC News later on in the show. We are going to devote the next half hour to cover the countdown to the new Elite Year of EY1021 as we have less than 2 choice. Half hour to the new Elite Year of EY1021. This is fireworks has been stopped several minutes ago for the new Mewnian Year of NYE848 here in Elite City Metro, but fireworks are still in progress over in Mewnian Kingdom. However, we do not have live feed over in Mewnian Kingdom due to satellite signal being temporarily down. That's the reason why a technical bulletin that has been issued, citing the intensity and coverage of the fireworks is interfering the satellite signal to the hub relay from KBE0227 to KBE0224. However, we want to recap the events so far. This is the one that is most noted. The countdown to the new KanborYear over 4.5 hours ago as Kanbordee ushered in the new KanborYear KP16. Here are footage of the celebrations in Elite City Metro and Kanbordee City just earlier this afternoon around 2 o'clock PM Elite City. Although this will also met with nuisances inside EliteWizard's Esports Arena section and at Zen Speedway's ePrix Central. One New Year reveler went into EliteWizard at Esports Arena with train horns set to a timer set to go off for the new KanborYear. Security got dispatched, seized the horns and escorted him out. He was given a warning as it was the first time doing so. Over at Zen Speedway ePrix Central, another New Year reveler set off the fire alarm and yelled, "Happy New KanborYear." He also got escorted out by security, however he has since got arrested by Elite City Police and faces charges, possibly a felony in a future court date in early January.
Attention please, there's a fire alarm going off in the facility. We are determining the cause of this and would advise you to listen to further instructions. Thank you for your cooperation.
He is being locked up at the holding cell at Elite City Police Department tonight. His social accounts has gotten terminated, but one of it is shared by a trending singer who released a hit album this afternoon in collab with KK Zanders and Britney Sistonen, in which is his brother Rex ElitoJinx, cousin of ElitoNews24 correspondent Scott ElitoJinx. His report is coming up by the way. Rex ElitoJinx demands the account being immediately reactivated and transfer ownership to his account as he is threatening to sue the platform based in Elite City Metro, EliteTrickster, for 10 million Elios if his demands were not met. This is millions of fans wonder why the EliteTrickster account in subject gets deleted without warning. And word just in tonight, EliteTrickster has since reactivated the account and is now in sole possession of Rex ElitoJinx as he posted a status message, "New EliteYear surprise single incoming in collab with KKZ and Britney Sistonen at 7 bells tonight ELC, quad zeros, 5 AM KBT, 0000Z. Hashtag Happy New Elite Year, hashtag EY1020 NYE. Just 38 minutes ago, Rex ElitoJinx was reportedly seen at EliteWizard's Esports Arena section checking into the ePrix. This pic was taken by ElitoNews24 Game TV's Raymond Blake is 30 seconds into the new Mewnian Year of NYE848. His top and jacket looks similar to the jacket and esports jersey of Blood Red Gaming, as he's also a huge fan of Blood Red Gaming. He's now at downtown preparing for a concert. Now, the fellows in the Elite City car community is hanging out in Kanbordee Street in Elite City Metro. This is they host an Pro 2 car meet in the street, as they are expected to honk the horns and maybe rev the engines to usher in the new Elite Year, as those act by noisemakers as they do not need the party horns, etc, as they can use their car as a noisemaker regarding the engine noise, exhaust and car horns. We go live to Scott ElitoJinx over at Kanbordee Street in downtown Elite City, across the street from Digi Square EliteWizard, as someone is willing to have an interview. Scott, is the fellows in the Elite City car community excited for the new Elite Year?
Yes, this as the Elite City car community is sure hanging out to celebrate the new Elite Year as the cars sure are handsome. Well, some of it imported from outside of Elitopia, most notables, Nissan Skyline owned by Dewey, Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 9 owned by Savage, 1995 Toyota Supra driven by Victor and Honda CRX and 2021 Flex Silver Star Hybrid owned by Julian in which he is standing beside me. Now Julian, why you switched vehicles at the last minute?
1. It's at the body shop doing emergency repairs as I got out the Silver Star Hybrid due to a dent on the hood as some idiot slammed using a sledgehammer and calling me a racer. Same goes to when the side door, roof and hatch. I called police, he has since got arrested. 2nd, this because of the big bore exhaust on the rear. Hey, Savage, you shoved me off camera in the middle of interview with Elito News 24 host. I am blasting music in revenge.
Joshy does not deserve to spend airtime on TV because his cousin always leaked cars in Roblox, and he does not deserve any airtime on Elito News 24. However, in contrast, I do need a bit of airtime. This as I want to give a shout out to everyone in the Elite City car community watching this, and wish everyone a splendid new Elite Year.
Yes, this as in January 2021. Sistonen Motors in which my and Savage's cousins own a company. The real Autumn also known as Adam Sistonen and my Toyota Supra also known as Toki Blockstar, is going to expand to Elite City Metro, first in Elitopia as they recently announced expanding outside of Robloxia, also expanding to Webchesterfield, Kanbordee City and Xenopolis City, Xenopolia. Anyhow, I wish the founders and the fellows mentioned a safe and splendid new Elite Year.
Yes, as I Dewey Topball also wishes the fellows in Robloxia and Elite City car community a happy new EliteYear EY1021 at the top of the hour and a belated new KanborYear KP16 about 4 2/3 hours ago. Even toward Mark Daniels and Corey Zanders over at RDK 3000 TriStar, their new looks and the cars are hot. We're just playing the music.
We at EliteYear News 24 do want to apologize on such incident, but thank God the producers over at Master Control has taken action fast to cut to me. However, we tried our best. Some unexpected events may occur when doing live reporting on the field. Now, we are now going to hand off to Raymond Blake from Game TV since there is a gamer-style New Year countdown event in progress.
Yes, we must focus on the subject outside first, the music blasting from the vehicle. It can be heard as far away as Esports Arena at DG Square Litosat. This believed from a producer from Julian Sistonen's 2021 Flex Silver Star Hybrid. This sure distracts a few esports gamers. Most notably G64 Esports. One gamer's car got out of control ramming into the wall. Another gamer's car in E3 rammed into a Webchesterfield Esports Club gamer's car in which also rammed into Reeker Performance driver's car. All 4 virtual cars are now out of the E3. Red flag issued as a result. Jarrod Raystar is calling Elite City Police at this time on such music. The music seems to be stopped, and there is a 5-minute intermission in the E3 as a result of this. However, they do allow the clock to tick down during the intermission. Anyhow, other than that, Team K Gaming, DG Elite Esports and Jinx Esports gamers are hosting a New Year gamer-themed countdown to the new Elite Year EY1021. This to occur during the intermission as they take this opportunity to focus attention to the fellows who will begin the countdown at 6:45 p.m. Elite City. Not only the gamer-style New Year countdown to occur at DG Square Litosat at Esports Arena section, there is also the main countdown at New Year Central. This is we are going to hand off to Ringo Silvastar. This is Stefan Zanders from Team K Gaming has went back from New Year Central, as he along with Ralph Katzenzion and others discussed the idea and they to do the gamer-style countdown for the new Elite Year. However, he said that Julian Sistonen in which he's part of Team K Gaming. He is suspended from esports matches and temporary banned from esports and gaming, his gaming and social accounts suspended immediately without warning, for 7 days, ending on January 7th, 2021. He is also temporary banned from DG Square Litosat for the next 3 days ending on January 3rd, 2021 as Elite City Police has arrived to the meet and an officer handed a ticket to Julian Sistonen. He faces a 1,000 LEO fine. This over the loud music. Not only the gamer-style New Year countdown to occur at DG Square Litosat at Esports Arena section, there is also the main countdown at New Year Central. This is we are going to hand off to Ringo Silvastar. Thank God. The loud music is history, as Jarrod Raystar and Renee Sanders sighs a relief, as he swiftly took action hard against the fellow. Ryan M. Cryptor texted me, the fellow responsible has since barred from entry from RDK 3000 TriStar for 72 hours, and he's banned from Zendome, Zay Park, and Rex Arena for 5 days. ElitoWizard even waves his Elito wand at the fool and sanctions him for 8 days. Anyhow, Jarrod and Renee plus ElitoWizard has since went back to duties as they are ready to begin the 15-minute countdown to new Elite Year. The reason why ElitoWizard is here, this is he makes a surprise appearance not long ago to New Year Central. He sure is excited for the new Elite Year. Yes, Ringo, this sure I am excited for the new Elite Year, EY1021. Hey Phone Happy new Elite Year. I am also glad the loud music is hushed. Julian Sistonen sanctioned 1 split sweep, 801 choice, his car being reduced power as an infotainment lockout as punishment. This is Jarrod Raystar and Renee Sanders to kick off the 15-minute countdown to the new Elite Year EY1021. The countdown has started. 15 minutes to go to the new Elite Year EY1021. I just got told it's also for the new Yosakang or Elite Metric Season on the Tempest Spatium Pandecimal System Sequence Time, in conjunction of the new Elite Year, of Via Sequent 2310 and Elite Year 1021, both to occur at top of the hour. To repeat, new Yosakang and new Elite Year at top of the hour, VS 2310 and EY1021. This of course is to occur in the next 10 Kia seconds, 10,000 seconds or 1 choi, 24 decinutes away. And request the Elito News 24 news banner on the bottom to update for the new Elite Year and new Yosakang. Thank you. and thus it's time for an Elito News 24-101 on the Tempest Spatium Pandecimal Sequence time, as its mandatory procedure. This gets invented by Dorian Ixer from Sweden in Europe. Here's the pandecimal philosophy. Premise 1. Replace all non-decimal time units with a single decimal time unit, this unit being a decimal fraction of the mean solar day, the multiples of which would be expressed in metric prefixes, with the 1 million prefixed units being equal to 1 solar day. Date and time would be a single unit in decimal integers. Premise 2. Replace the current era epoch with a secular, non-arbitrary epoch, the space age, which began October 4th, 1957, that is the Sputnik 1. Look up Wikipedia for info on the spacecraft. Premise 3. Replace the current time zones with a single global time, GT, the zero time of which being equal to UTC, with global operating times coordinated using geozone indicators, 0 to 9. Premise 4. Ordinal days of the year would be notated as solar days 001 to 365 on a linear, integer calendar, that is unlike the integular Elitelander with solar day 001 always being the vernal equinox or zodiac new year, compared to elite days with day 0 being the new elite year. Solar years, unlike elite years, would also be notated. Solar year 44 starting vernal equinox of 2002 or elite year 1002 from March 20th, 2002 to March 19th, 2003. New moons would also be notated by the same method. New moon 555 occurred on 16,379 days since the epoch. Premise 5. Replace the current SI metric system with a new metric system of units based on the unit of time, including an expanded and more consistent prefix set. Premise 6. Provide human civilization with a metric system applicable to future off-world colonies. At the moment, the three base units of time, length, and mass have no direct correlation to one another. Dorian proposes a complete metric revision, with new units of time, length, and mass. Time base, 1 millionth of a solar day, 0.0864 second. Length base, mean acceleration due to gravity, 1 gram equals 9.806665 meters per second squared. Mass base, mean density of atmospheric air, 1.2929459 kilograms per cubic meter. The base length unit is the additive distance during 0.0864 second at 1 gram, which equals 0.84729456 meter and produces a convenient ratio for 1 gram, 1 metra per secant squared rather than 9.80665 meters per second squared. The base mass unit is the mass of 0.6082799603 cubic meter volume of atmospheric air, 0.7864596556 kilogram. 1 cubic length unit, CLU being 608.27 liters and 1,000th of it equal to 608.27 milliliters or 41.28 millimeters, more than an imperial pint, 566.991 milliliters, 100ths of a CLU about 1 1/3 imperial gallon. The new metric units of time, length, and mass as follows. Time, secant, 0.0864 second, 0.1 kino choi, 0.24 decinewt, symbol uppercase S. Length, metra, 0.84729456 meter, symbol uppercase M. Mass, crab, 0.7864596556 kilograms, symbol uppercase G. Official definitions. Secant, the duration equal to 794,243,400 cycles of the radiation corresponding to the transition between two hyperfine levels of the ground state of the cesium-133 atom. Metra, 1 to 30,570,323 of the distance traveled by light in a vacuum during a period of 1 secant. Grav, 8.63351216161058 to the power of 29 electron masses. 1 electron mass equals 9.109382616 to the power of negative 31 kilogram. Notice that multiple symbols are in uppercase, and end with yap, pronounced, EIA, sub-multiple symbols in lowercase and end in yo, pronounced, EIO, with full prefix support for exponents 1 to 9. This consists of tens to billions and tenths to billionths with letters DCKHEMGN, with those every thousand from trillions to power of 33, TUPRXYZ and O with the final three multiples of millions powers of 39, 45 and 51, AC, and the. This produces the following in common. Diasecant being 1 kino choi 0.864 second. Kiasecant being 86.4 second. Hyasecant being 1 choi, 14 minutes 24 second, 24 decinewts. Iasecant being 10 chois, 240 decinewts, 2 hours 24 minutes. Myasecant being a day. Viasecant being a metric week. Diasecant being an elite metric season, aprox 3.3 months. Nyasecant being an elite metric year, approximate 2.73 years. Other units being 1 turn being 360 degrees, flux being 1 amp, estes meaning from Latin heat being 1 tempo on the EMTS temperature unit, 0.1 degrees Celsius, sol being 1 to 106 mean solar intensity, 2.037 to power of 21 candela, body being 0.7864596556 moles. Integer calendar of 10 biasecants, 100 days, with 1 VS, 10 days, per page x 10 pages, and which would be called a linear rather than calendar, which refers to months. Each linear page would be numbered by VS, biasecant. Myasecants, days, are named for their respective integer, 0s day, 1s day, 2s day, 3s day, 4s day, 5s day, 6s day, 7s day, 8s day, and 9s day. The epoch for TSD is the launch date of Sputnik I, Friday, October 4th, 1957, adjusted to midnight universal time, with dates prior to that follow a virtual epoch in which resets to 0 on the epoch date, just like an odometer on your car. Ordinal days of the year are notated below integer days, in small type, as solar days. Solar leap years are 2 years prior to civil leap years. New years occur on March 20th, March 21st on leap years. It's solar day 187 but will be solar day 188. We are in solar year 6 to 10 minutes. Solar years are counted from March 20th, 1958 solar year 0, the first vernal equinox of the space age. March 20th, 2004 was the first day, day 1, of solar year 46. Global time, common time, is one of the most important aspects of TSD. Rather than time zones, there would be a single time throughout the world. The Earth's coordinates would be divided into 10 geozones 0 to 9 each, corresponding to 1 diotern, 10 zones on EMTs. Of longitude with the prime meridian at the center of geozone 0, the Earth's coordinates would be revised into myoturns, microturns, a circumference being 1 turn divided into 1 million parts, 100 zones EMTs, each myoturn being 40 meters at the equator, and at all meridians. The current global coordinates use degrees longitude 0 to 180 degrees westward and eastward and degrees latitude 0 to 90 northward and southward. The new coordinates would abandon north, south, east, and west references. Longitude 0, 999,999 neo-turns, with 0 being the prime meridian advancing westward, in the direction opposite that of world rotation. Latitude 0 to 500,000 neo-turns, with 0 being the north pole, 500,000 being the south pole. TSD has a unique method of measuring time before its epoch in anti-spatium dates, ISD, which is also in positive time. Epoch of it is June 21st year 271,826 BC. In the prehistoric times at midnight universal time is ASD 0. ASD 99,999,999,999 on October 3rd, 1957, 23:59 universal time and 59 seconds in a secant or second later is TSD 0. ASD spans the 270,000-year existence of our species Homo sapiens sapiens. Recorded human history begins approximately ASD 97,822,730 million, 97,822,730 MS ASD or 4004 BCE earliest recorded date. 97,824,279 MS ASD on 4000 BC. 98,189,532 MS ASD on 3000 BC. 98,554,784 MS ASD on 2000 BC. 98,920,037 MS ASD on 1000 BC. 99 million MS ASD on 781 BC. 99,285,289 MS ASD on year 1 AD. 99,650,176 MS ASD on New Year's 1000 AD. Elite year 0, 0000 elite metric date elite. 000000 MS TSD on New Year's 1957 or elite year 0957. 015,429 MS TSD on at the turn of the millennium year 2000. Elite year 1000. 000 elite medic date millennial. 020,000 MS TSD in 2012 Elite Year 1012, KanborDee EY year 7 on September 6th, Etna 6 ESC, Zeta 6 EDC, 4571 EMD 369 813 EMD, Elite Day 188, 2718, 583, Delta Tau 5 Zat 83er, Sickle 65 Day 21, Emalga CHES Not 7, Gone Year 7. Start of this year, Elite Year 1020, 2020, Gone Year 15 is 022,733 MS, January 1st, 1903, 99,980,000 MS ASD, was the nearest date at which the new Naya Zekont and Civil New Year fall on the same day. The TS system is also proposed for use on future off-world colonies. Since several modern calendar systems use lunar cycles, the TSD linear includes ordinal new moons in its notation, alongside ordinal solar days and civil dates, for easy conversion. New Moon 1 occurred on MS 000019, October 23, 1957. New Moon 576 occurred on MS 016999, April 19, 2004, as its lunation number 777, the Lucky Sevens. Yuck, what a mouthful. We hand over to Esports Arena section with Raymond Blake with the ePrix going into final 5 Kia Zekons or Dino choice. Thank God, Ringo. Go grab a glass of water or something. Anyhow, ePrix update from the gamers side. It appears that one Xenopolis City Shock Esports gamer has called it quits since virtual HFCV race car has since ran out of hydrogen fuel and charge and cannot finish the ePrix. Blood Red Gaming's Richard Kenders and EliteCity Shock's Mickey Daniels are neck in battle for first. Their virtual cars have enough charge and fuel left to finish. Same goes for rest of BRG, ELS, also G64 and Web Chesterfield Esports Club. Now we hand off to Zen Speedway for the racing driver's side.
Ravi Anand over at ePrix Central at Zen Speedway. Drift Boy 32 and Drift Boy 64 has also called it quits. Their virtual cars rammed into the wall of track and has become undrivable in the past 8 minutes. They have since went out of ePrix Central for an unrelated event at top of the hour. Zen Racing in 3rd, 5th and 6th place with Smith Azanians in the top 3 behind DLS Mickey D and BRG Richard K. Elitopian Thunder drivers in 9th to 11th place and Jinsoku Drift and Tuning in 14th, 15th and 16th place. Drift Boy 32 and Drift Boy 64 is now at the physical track in subject. Swift Speedster, not far from ePrix Central, has picked to do a friendly race to start at the new EliteYear and EY1021. We do not have images nor video of the drivers available at this time. I got told we need to immediately hand off to Patrick Zandaska over at our affiliate WBC News in Chesterfield since it's almost the new year in Chesterfield.
Patrick Zandazakar over at WBC News Studio at WBC Broadcast Center in Chesterfield. Not only Elitopia touring in the new EliteYear EY1021, as well as the new Jaya second on the Tempest Spatium of 0.23 Maya seconds on the seconds time pandecimal system as we learned from WBC Newsroom moments ago. This as Webcaster and here in Chesterfield touring in its new year of 2021. Also the new Jaya second. Taking a look outside on the WBC exclusive tower cam on top of WBC Broadcast Center. The New Year ball has been raised over FNB Arena in the distance while the clock tower. In close view of the camera ticking toward midnight, the New Year ball drop slated to occur 23:59 Web Tester Field, 18:59 Elite City and 0 seconds exactly, 1 minute toward the new EliteYear and 694 and 4/9 seconds to the new Jarrod of VS 2310.
No choice.
This also acts as a salute to Elitopia to ring in the new Elite Year. Fireworks are also expected to sound off in Silver City, Korjotopia, in Zwash City, Zwaptopia, Rexatopi, Rextopolia, Xenopolis, Zener, and Xenopolis City, Xenopolia, just to name a few, to give salute to Elitopia for the new Elite Year. This according to Xeno News 24, ZR24, 24 Hours Rex News, and Core.net 24, in which is affiliate of WBC News, in which those also WBC News are affiliates of Elito News 24, a division of Pat ZDZ Jinx Zen KanborElito.net. Fireworks are not expected to go off for the new Elite Year in Kanbor World, including those in Alphagionian, Norsadian, Kellis, Anovavian, Hypnionian, including those outside of KBE 0224, including KBE 0471 Hather Splix World, in which a related event, New Splix Year, coming up on January 10, 2021. Splix Year 16, 20 in octal numbering, also in Mewnian Kingdom and Mewnian Kingdom, as they already run in their New Year AKLN 396 6 hours ago, and Mewni Year 848 in the past hour in KBE 0227. Star vs Forces of Evil in Kanbor version, also in Kanbordee Republic itself, including those in Kanbordee City, and across Kanbor Metro. They do not want the fireworks to go off again, this time for the new Elite Year, that is according to KanborNet, affiliates of Elito News 24 and WBC News. I am Patrick Zandazakar over at WBC News Studio. We hand off to Catherine Zaniels in Elito News 24 in Elite City.
Thank you, Patrick, over at WBC News in Web Chesterfield. Happy New Elite Year. Now we have some good news to report. Kanbordee Kipeon and his crew, who made an unannounced stop to Elite City Metro to find the Kanbor Mons. They have since located the Kanbor Mons. This is a picture of them was sent to us by our photographers a few minutes ago. Their plans now, to celebrate the new Elite Year, then head back to Kanbordee City in the next 2 to 3 hours. We are down to the final 2 minutes to the new EliteYear EY1021 and Mewnian second to VS 2310. This is the final countdown to the new Elite Year and Mewnian second. Anyhow, from all at EliteYear News 24 and all at Pages ZDZ Jinx Zen KanborElito.net wishes every viewer tuning in, including those on RDK 3000 TriStar Television Service, CHQ, SRJ64, Star 2000, Kronos, Jinx 24, X24, Elito Money and those outside Elitopian on Xeno News 24, Core.net 24, 24 Hours Rex News, ZN24, SLTV in Second Life Grid, Roblo TV in Roboxia, Gmod TV in Movia, Neopets TV in Neovia, and others participating in the Simcast, even all platforms of KanborNet in Kanbordee City, Kanbor World and Kanbor Fictional World are just told by producer, a splendid and safe new Elite Year EY1021 and Mewnian VS 2310. And those on RDK 3000 TriStar, CHQ, SRJ64 and Star 2000 TV. RDK 3000 TriStar today is coming up next immediately after the ball drops, so we say goodbye to those viewers as Mike Z Crypto and Christina or Crypto will take over coverage.
This is the final countdown, final award, Countdown.
or instead do the ePrix up to the distributors at Tekashi DC Jinx and KanborYear and Elite Metro, Federal District, Elitopia. They are in focus to revert. This is we at Kanbor-Telemedia. Kanbordee Kipeon are also reverting the focus as we speak. This is Kanbor-Telemedia. Do not silo next to ElitoWizard 24 and would advise the viewer to disregard the subject starting at 0457 kbt first month of KanborYear 16. Due to this, the next shows on KanborNet and KanborTV won't begin until 0503 kbt. This is I was just blocked from getting a coffee sequence before 0500 kbt and noted ElitoWizard 24 on the master. This is I came in to do this emergency notice as per continuity also via text on the screen.
We can have our own celebration outside our main headquarters. Was after the Kanbor-6 was found by Kanbordee Kipeon, in which he and two others went to EliteCity Metro just to search for the Kanbor-6, in which they were found in front of RDK 3000 TriStar main HQ just 4 minutes toward the new EliteYear on 1856 RDK in EliteCity.
This as they celebrated the new EliteYear as a result 5 hours after the run of the new KanborYear in Kanbordee City before the Kanbor runs departed to EliteCity at 14:15 RDK, 0:15 UDT to spectate the E3 to celebrate the new EliteYear. RexX, the Philippines crew also went to EliteCity Metro as they traveled with the Kanbor runs just as we are doing with Zen's Victor, in which he's recording with in front of our HQ. Zen, happy new EliteYear.
Yes, this is the KanborSix, also KanborDee Kipeon and his crew, also RexX Drifter and his crew, plus Marks and the Else. I am Raymond who has just celebrated over at DG Square Elitopian. We are going to interview my celebration for the past 2 minutes as I for reason got into the celebratory mood as Zen Sanders or Jarrod Raystar began a surprise countdown to the new EliteYear at 6:54 p.m. EliteCity with feed on the video board changes to the live feed from EliteYear Central. As the match timer for the Esports match E3 act as the countdown timer for the new EliteYear. Anyhow, E3 has since concluded. This is Richard Kanders from Big Red Gaming wins the E3. EliteCity shocks Mickey Daniels as runner-up in a close finish. 3 Zen Racing drivers round race top 5 with Smith and Zaniels placing 500. Web Chesterfield Esports plus Gamer tied for 10th Matt Zaniels with Zen Racing free coverage that has Derek Matthews from Jinx Esports Gaming placed 17 on Richard Kanders. 2 Elitopian Thunder drivers tied at 8th and G64 Esports Gamer and Hilo Star rounds out the top 10. City Shock took 2nd. Esports Gamers placed 11th top 15. And the remaining 5 in the top 20 being the drivers. What do you think how the Kanbor Mons celebrate? Some notables did not finish, as Driftboy 32 and Driftboy 64. Their virtual cars went off the road slamming into the wall. This after intervention by a Elitopian Thunder driver in which he has since got penalized as a result. Upon review, the ELT driver also gets disqualified and banned from ePrix's for 5 races as he also gets kicked out of Elitopian Thunder. He's also banned from Zen Speedway for 5 days as his anger continues. Still punched the team manager. She suffered injuries as she has been rushed to TriStar in their rain gear. Xenopolis City Shocking Sports Gamer did not finish due to virtual car ran out of charge and fuel. 4 others also did not finish. 1G64 Esports Gamer gets distracted and rams virtual race car in the wall. Another from the same team rammed into the Web Chesterfield Esports Club Gamers virtual car in which rammed into Reaper Performance Drivers virtual car in which resulted in yellow then red flag then 5-minute intermission. This occurring at 6:41 p.m. EliteCity in 30 seconds. Now vehicle owned by Julian Siston and blaring music at excessively loud volume playing 24 hours Rex News Team derived from France 24 theme in which he's grounded for 3 days by their parents. Also attended the event. This occurring outside of DG Square Elitopian. There was even a gunshot near the scene. Gunshot targeting Julian Siston and headshot at the nitrous system. This explains windows being rolled down to get fresh air. This by Dewey's brother Alex Turnbull. He has been arrested and charged with firearm-related charge. Yes, this resulted in a brief lockdown at a store in close proximation, as store is now closed for the night as a result due to security precautions. And to congratulate Richard Kanders, since the E3 has since ended, there will gonna be a New Year party to kick off imminently at DG Square Elitopian Esports Arena section. This also will be held at New Year Central plus nightclubs and ballroom section. We hand off to Catherine Zaniels.
That is running like over at DG Square Lifestyles Esports Arena section. Now we want to take a look at Xenopolis City, Xenopolis, Rex Top High, Itsuki and Silver City. Culture Topics versus fireworks are going
showing off at respective locations as they are giving salute to Itsuki from new EliteYear. Same goes for Elitopia, but for some reason the video feed has been blacked out due to restrictions imposed as there is summer rather than celebrations. This during the 60-day morning period in wake of powerful and wide destructive heat of 5 tornadoes and flash floods wreaked havoc on Northville on the 10th of December, 2020, resulting in every building destroyed by tornadoes and flooded or swept away as whole. Some buildings were completely underwater, 2 to 3 meters between from the water level to the roof of the building, 1 million killed, 100% of entire population of Northville. Celebrations are also banned in Dinotopia during the morning period. Persons who celebrate for any reasons get automatic death penalty, unless he or she is a tourist, gets deported back to their country where they reside. Fireworks did not go as expected in Kanbor world, including Kanbordee Republic and Kanbordee City, Mewnian Kingdom, Kipeon, Joshy, Halos, Mewnian Kingdom, Kipeon Kingdom, Spectate, Swiss world of the KBE0-4-17. The fireworks are in progress in Mewnian Kingdom with their new year and not new EliteYear.
The sure are decent. This as I shall watch how Blood Red Gaming and Richard Candace preform as well as McKee Daniels and EliteCity Shark.
Yes, they sure preform well as with I for Team RDK 3000 TriStar Esports. Now, Kanbordee Kipeon, what are the plans now since the ball drop and fireworks has since occurred?
We plan to depart back to Kanbordee City at 2300 hours EliteCity, 0900 hours KBT, but Rex X Cryptor and his crew is staying for the night. He and his crew to celebrate the new year 2021 in EliteCity in less than 5 hours this as we must head back to Kanbordee City before noon KBT, 0200 hours EliteCity.
Yes, however in the meantime, we'll go eat at a restaurant, maybe at Zen Pizza. This as we have passion for pizza, prices are competitive compared to Kanbor Pizza.
However they also have salad, and wings as I love salad and chicken wings, even buffalo wings too.
This is Mark Zaniels and Corey Zanders is going to head there since we are hungry. Yes. Pizza. Let's go to Zen Pizza right now, it's open late until 2 AM. Mark Zaniels, in case you have not heard, KOS 13.0 has been released since Christmas. I just got my gaming laptop updated to the newest operating system as with my gaming computer, and my smartphone plus tablet. Is your computer, laptop, and mobile device on KOS 13? Yes, Corey Zanders. This is I upgraded it since yesterday morning. Same as I, Mark. Corey. This is I also got KanborOS 7, running Viaduct Virtual Machine via the updated KYVert box. Checking on the Elito News 24 website, aside of the results of the EPRI and new EliteYear, celebrations sure are a blast in Xenopolis City, Xenopolia, however Shark alarm went off in Sharkville at the new EliteYear. With a rain alert seconds later as it rained hard and winds were quite gusty at Sharkville. Reeker also having a blast too. Mark. However the rain has stopped at 5 PM and forecast is going to be a clear night in EliteCity. Now we must put our gaming laptops away cause a waiter is coming with our pizza.
And that is me. However take note, we upgraded our internet here at Zen Pizza. This is your laptops are connected to Wi-Fi and you may have noted faster surfing speeds. There were a network outage at the restaurant lasting 5 minutes that ended just a few minutes ago. This is part of the upgrade. Put your laptops aside as we need to have the table cleared for the pizza, wings, and idlo cheesy bread plus mezza sticks and garlic bread with cheese and soda pop as you must be very hungry.
JYT Radamade alive. Sharp 1.
Get out of the water immediately.
JYT Radamade alive. Sharp 1.
Get out of the water immediately.
JYT Radamade alive. Sharp 1.
Get out of the water immediately.
JYT Radamade alive. Sharp 1.
Get out of the water immediately.
JYT Radamade alive. Sharp 1.
Get out of the water immediately.
JYT Radamade alive. Sharp 1.
Get out of the water immediately.
JYT Radamade alive. Sharp 1.
Get out of the water immediately.
JYT Radamade alive. Sharp 1.
Get out of the water immediately.
JYT Radamade alive. Sharp 1.
Get out of the water immediately.
JYT Radamade alive. Sharp 1.
Get out of the water immediately.
JYT Radamade alive. Sharp 1.
Get out of the water immediately.
JYT Radamade alive. Sharp 1.
Get out of the water immediately.
JYT Radamade alive. Sharp 1.
Get out of the water immediately.
JYT Radamade alive. Sharp 1. Welcome back to Xeno News at 5. I am Alex Ryong over at Xeno News 24, News Center Studio XE64 at Xenomedia HQ in Xenopolis City, Xenopolia, in which it is 5:50 p.m. Xenopolis City, in which Xenopolis City residents and those outside of Xenopolis City are getting ready to usher in the new year. Just 1 year ago, there has been a brief thunderstorm in which drenched Xenopolis City with heavy rain, strong winds, and lightning in which prompted lightning danger alarm. Tonight will be different with clear skies in Xenopolis City. This is the subject occurred around this time 1 year occur also occurred this afternoon at 1 p.m. Xenopolis City during the new KanborYear when lightning alarm goes off on top of Xenomedia. Now it is 11:51 p.m. in Web Chesterfield as we want to take a look at the Skycam in Web Chesterfield, Web Chester, courtesy of WBC News in which Web Chesterians get ready to usher in the new year of 2021. Now some nice lady has given me those clocks.
Producer Crystal here, these to be used for subject at top of the hour.
Thank you, Crystal.
This is I watched one of the feeds in the Xeno News satellite room adjacent to the Xeno News newsroom, feed from Elito News 24, from EliteCity, Elitopia, concerning new EliteYear EY1021, and what I heard from Ringo Silvastar on the feed, Nugia Secant of VS, via Secant 2310.
I knew it. This as I looked at the clocks. Those are time in EMT and TRX's sequence time as I read the information early this afternoon in which we featured a report at Xeno News at 1 p.m. Also the 101 on Tempus Spatium Pandecimal System sequence time, also the Elitopian timing and calendar system. That is also available on the Xeno News website xenonews.xlp or on the Xeno News Go app. Follow the links to the feature segment under as seen on Xeno News 24. Showing the Xeno News 24 digital clocks above me. As I look up, It's 6:52 p.m. Elite City right now, 5:52 p.m. Xenopolis City. 99.4 Elite metric time and 23:87 tracks time. Showing you what's it like outside in Xenopolis City. The New Year ball has been raised and there will be fireworks. This is starting at 6 p.m. Xenopolis City. Fireworks ban will not be enforced since the restrictions kick in from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Xenopolis City. This is Xenopolia will give salute to Elitopia. Moving up north to Elite City, Elitopia, the New Year balls has been raised, and there will be fireworks lasting for 2 hours 24 minutes, while fireworks here in Xenopolis City, to last 36 minutes. While at DG Square Elitosat, at New Year Central, Jarrod Raystar and Renee Sanders are doing the countdown event to the new Elite Year, ElitoWizard making an appearance. However, once again, we at Xenomedia will sound the siren for the new EliteYear EY1021, located on top of the building. Siren will sound for the duration of the fireworks in Xenopolis City, as I am putting on my ear protectors now, as Richard Xenostar is mastering the siren as always. Anyhow, we want to show you Xeno News 24 affiliate coverage from Elito News 24, in which they are showing its coverage of the new Elite Year. However, they are showing the EPrix coverage right now, gamers versus drivers EPrix, as there has been 4 participants who did not finish. 1 ran out of charge and fuel on its virtual car, other 3, involved in a crash on a virtual track in Speed Blitz 2020, blamed on loud music via car from 24 Hours Rex News Theme, also one of our affiliates from Rikatopi, Rixtopolia. Anyhow, from all at Xenomedia and Xeno News 24, we wish the viewers a happy new Elite Year. Xeno News at 6 to begin at 6:05 p.m. XLC. I will be back after 6 o'clock p.m. Xenopolis City. I am Alex Rion from Xeno News 24, News Center Studio XE64 at Xenomedia HQ in Xenopolis City, Xenopolia, and this is Xeno News 24. We now hand off to affiliate coverage from Elito News 24 from Elite City, Federal District, Elitopia.
Told we need to immediately hand off to Patrick Zandaska over at our affiliate WBC News in Chesterfield, since it's almost the new year in Chesterfield.
Patrick Zandazakar over at WBC News Studio at WBC Broadcast Center in Chesterfield. Not only Elitopia touring in the new EliteYear EY1021, as well as the new Jaya second on the Tempest Spatium of 0.23 Maya seconds on the seconds time pandecimal system, as we learned from WBC Newsroom moments ago. This as Webcaster and here in Chesterfield touring in its new year of 2021. Also the new Jaya second. Taking a look outside on the WBC exclusive tower cam on top of WBC Broadcast Center, the New Year ball has been raised over FNB Arena in the distance, while the clock tower, in close view of the camera ticking toward midnight, the New Year ball drop slated to occur 23:59 Chesterfield, 18:59 Elite City, and 0 seconds exactly, 1 minute toward the new Elite Year, and 694 and 4/9 seconds to the new Yakut of VS 2310. This also acts as a salute to Elitopia touring in the new Elite Year. Fireworks are also expected to sound off in Silver City, Korjotopia, in Zwash City, Zwaptopia, Rexatopi, Rextopolia, Xenopolis, Zener, and Xenopolis City. Xenopolia, just to name a few, to give salute to Elitopia for the new Elite Year. This according to Xeno News 24, ZR24, 24 Hours Rex News, and Korjotnet 24, in which is affiliate of WBC News, in which those also WBC News are affiliates of Elito News 24, a division of PatZDZ Jinx Zen Kanbor ElitoNet. Fireworks are not expected to go off for the new Elite Year in Kanbor World, including those in Alpakionian, Norsadian, Kellis, Anovavian, Kipeonian, including those outside of KBE 0224, including KBE 0471 Hathor Splix World, in which a related event, New Splix Year, coming up on January 10, 2021. Splix Year 16, 20 in octal numbering, also in Mewnian Kingdom and Mewnian Kingdom, as they already run in their New Year AKLN 396 6 hours ago, and Mewni Year 848 in the past hour in KBE 0227. Star vs Forces of Evil in Kanbor version, also in Kanbordee Republic itself, including those in Kanbordee City, and across Kanbor Metro. They do not want the fireworks to go off again, this time for the new Elite Year, that is according to KanborNet, affiliates of Elito News 24 and WBC News. I am Patrick Zandazakar over at WBC News Studio. We hand off to Catherine Zaniels in Elito News 24 in Elite City.
Thank you Patrick over at WBC News in Web Chesterfield. Happy New Elite Year. Now we have some good news to report. Kanbordee Kipeon and his crew who made an unannounced stop to Elite City Metro to find the Kanbor Mons. They have since located the Kanbor Mons. This is a picture of them was sent to us by our photographers a few minutes ago. Their plans now, to celebrate the new Elite Year, then head back to Kanbordee City in the next 2 to 3 hours. We are down to the final 2 minutes to New EliteYear EY1021 and Newgear second to BS2310. This is the final countdown to New EliteYear and Newgear second. Anyhow, from all at Elito News 24 and all at Pages ZDZ Jinx Zen Kanbor Elito Net wishes every viewer tuning in, including those on RDK 3000 TriStar Television Service, CHQ, SRJ64, Star 2000, Kronos, Jinx 24, X24, Elito Money and those outside Elitopian on Xeno News 24, Korjoknet 24, 24 Hours Reps News, ZN24, SLTV in Second Life Grid, Roblo TV in Robloxia, Gmod TV in Modia, Neopets TV in Neopia, and others participating in the Silimcast, even all platforms of KanborNet in Kanbordee City, Kanbor World and Kanbor Fictional World are just told by the producer, a splendid and safe New EliteYear EY1021 and Newgear BS2310. And those on RDK 3000 TriStar or CHQ, SRJ64 and Star 2000 TV. RDK 3000 TriStar today is coming up next immediately after the ball drops, so we say goodbye to those viewers as Mike Z Crypto and Christina O Crypto will take over the coverage. I will now pause and observe feeds on the video models concerning the fireworks just seconds away.
I am Alex Rion over at Xeno News 24 at Xenomedia in Xenopolis City. Xenopolia is its showtime as Elite City, Web Chesterfield, and here in Xenopolis City countdown to the new year second and Elite Year. This is Richard Zenostar is ready to blast the Xeno siren and fireworks to lit up the sky.
Yes, Alex, it's all systems go. Gear protection on.
I already have it on. Get ready to sound the Xeno siren. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sound the siren. Happy New Elite Year. Happy New Vyasakang. Elite Year 1021. Vyasakang 2310. Happy New Year 2021 in Webchester. Also in Universal Time. Good thing for Richard Zenostar. He have double ear protection cause the siren sure is loud up close. Even it's loud at the news studio, even at the newsroom. The staff have ear protectors with two-way communication. This is fireworks has since went off in Xenopolis City, also in Web Chesterfield and Elite City for the new Elite Year and Second. Anyhow, do up next for the countdown, 2021, in Echo Creek in Star versus the Forces of Evil in Kanbor version KBE0227 as it's almost 11:01 p.m. in Echo Creek.
75 seconds. 75 kilo choice. 1 minute left. 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 54, 49. Or can hold 9 minutes. 46, 45, 44, kilo choice. 42, 41, 41, 39, 38, 37. Can hold 9 minutes or 1 lesson used. 33, 32, 31, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25,
25 decimutes. Seconds. 1 Dino Choi or 1 key is the count. 75 seconds. 75 Dino Choice. 1 minute left. 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, or Kanbordee EY in minutes. 46, 45, 44, 50 Kino choice. 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 3 Kanbordee EY in minutes or 1 decimute. 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 2 Kanbordee EY in minutes. 25 Kino choice. 22nd, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 1 Kanbordee EY in minutes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, 2021, 2021, 2021, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, 2021, 2021, 2021, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, 2021, 2021, 2021, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, 2021, 2021, 2021, let me.
Why are we in the administration office at 4th floor? Take note, Ryan M. Crypta's desk is beside, and Milo Z. Crypta's desk is adjacent to it. Milo Z is typing on the computer, Ryan M. is on the phone.
Splix RDK have something to say as that is very important. It's concerning the event in the next 6 hours. This at 1900 hours RDK, 00.0 EMT, 0000 TRX tonight. It's similar to the new EliteYear event just almost 975 choice ago.
1. I will turn 20 Splix years old, or 16 in base 10, as it's my Splix birthday tomorrow too, and it's those of most importance. It will be the new Splix year of Splix year 20, or 16 or base 10, as today is year 19, month 20, day 40, or 15 16 32 on the Splix calendar, on the Millennium Splix or MSX. This in the next 6 hours, or 25 choys, 600 decinutes, or 2 akas, 20 hoys, 16 in base 10. 1 zoi is derived from choi in elite metric time, 64 hoys equal 1 day, or 8 minutes, 1/8 ashu. 1 ashu equal 3 hours divided into 64 minutes, 1 minute equal 2 minutes 48 and 3/4 seconds, 1 zoi equal 22 minutes 30 seconds, or exactly 100 mayas in mil time. 1 minute is then further divided into 64 second, each of 2.6367187 seconds. This in Splix octal time units, for duo Splix time, each ashu, minute and second duration consist of duration of 1 hour 30 minutes, 1 minute 24.375 seconds and 1.318359375 seconds. 8 akas, 16 in DSPT equal a day, 8 days equal 1 Splix week, 1 Splix month consist of 4 Splix weeks, 32 days. 4 Splix months or 16 Splix weeks, 128 days equal 1 Splix season, about 4 months 1 week. 1 Splix year consists of 64 Splix weeks, 4 Splix seasons, 16 Splix months and 512 days, 1 year 4 months and about 3.5 weeks. In my home location, Elitosplex City, Splix Elite, a Splixin of EliteCity, Elitopia in KBE 0417, there's also Elite Octal date. 1 Elite Octal season is 8 Splix weeks, 64 days, and 8 of it equal to 1 Elite Octal year in which is exactly 1 Splix year. This as today is 167.77 EOD, or 119.63 in base 10. This is derived from Elite metric date on the Millennium Epic.
So in which the new splits year to occur at 0:00 SOT and 00:0 EMT tonight, 1900 hours RDK?
Yes. There will be fireworks all across ElitoSplit City, and all of Splix Elite. I was on the phone in the last Zoe with KanborSix in Kanbordee City. He is also excited for the new Splix year, as he said fireworks will also go off globally across Hather Splix World aka KBE 0417.
Will it also sound off in KBE 0224?
My brother, Pika Poke RDK, RDK Reich, I'm also wondering on that.
I just checked the Elito News 24 website. Fireworks will also sound here in Elite City Metro at 1900 hours RDK tonight. Quad zeros.
What? Elite City? Any other locations?
Webchester Field, Webchester, Silver City, Korjatopia, Xenopolis City, Xenopolia, Rexitopolia, Swatch City, Swatopia, Xenopolis, Xena, Dinotopolis, Dinotopia, and Hex City, Hextopolia.
Even in Kanbordee City but confined to RDK 3000 TriStar Kanbordee Bureau. However, a trivia for ya, I used to be leader of RDK 3000 TriStar Splix and back in my hometown in ElitoSplit City, Splix Elite until 2019 until I went to Elite City, Elitopia as I've resigned before departure as my real name was Drexter S. Splixriptor, now known as Drexter S. Cryptor, as my bro Rex S. Splixriptor took over as head leader of RDK 3000 TriStar Splixin in ElitoSplit City, Splix Elite. I chatted with him in the past hour. He sure is also excited as coverage of that is on RDK 3000 TriStar Splix TV, Splix Elito News 100, Splix Star 2000, CHQ Splix, Splix SRJ 100, and Jinx 10.
This in ElitoSplit City, this has 3000, 2000, 110 and Octal is 1536, 1024, 64 and 8 in base 10. That's the Splixian variant of RDK 3000 TriStar, Elito News 24, CHQ, SRJ 64, Star 2000, and Jinx 24. There's even Xenosplit City, Splix Xeno, a Splixian variant of Xenopolis, Xenopolia, and coverage of that also on Xenosplix News 10, a Splix version of Xeno News 24.
My secretary, do you mean Xenopolis City, Xenopolia? Anyhow, there's also going to be an esports match, Elite City Suck and RDK Gaming, and the Special Talent, ElitoSplit City, and Stock and RDK Gaming. The match is in Digi Square ElitoWizard in ELC, and Digi Split Square Spread ElitoWizard in ElitoSplit City. In 2 KBE dimensions, KBE 0224, KBE 0417. Tonight, 1900 hours. 00.0 EMT, 0000 TOS. 000 space at the time, 0000 dual space time, and 1 hour and 6 hours and 8 hours 25 joy bell now. Oh my, I do hear the gaming music right now. Itsuki taking on G64 Esports match underway right now.
Yes, Ryan M. Critter, this is a contested one according to projections. We must head to DG Square Elito set immediately.